Hello and welcome to today's stream on the 11th of April 2016. Today we have Aaron,
Hello.
Brendan,
Hello.
and special guest star Taylor from CoasterStudios.
What's up?
So as you can see, we can see Taylor on the screen. So it's all very exciting. So how are we all, boys? We all doing well?
Yep.
I'm doing great. I got me a Mountain Dew and a slice of pizza, so I'm ready to go.
Typical American.
Sorry, we're fat.
Wow. Okay. So we don't really have anything planned today. It's just questions like usual. So actually, do I have anything to talk about channel update wise? That is something that I need to check. Where is it? Live stream. There we go. So updates wise. Oh yeah, okay. So updates wise, as we can see, the title of the live stream has actually changed, and it's now become its own thing, and it's now called Coaster Lounge. So all of the live streams are going to be called Coaster Lounge. They're a proper video now. As we can see, Taylor's enjoying some pizza. It's perfectly fine. So yeah, it's a proper thing now, Coaster Lounge. We're going to be getting various guests from various roller coaster guests, which you can comment if you want to get a specific person, and I'll try and contact them and get them on. But yeah, it's basically a hybrid between a unedited podcast / live Q&A thing, and we're going to roll with that for a little while. But yeah, anyway, it's called Coaster Lounge. We're on episode 2. All the Coaster Lounge episodes will be done live, and yeah. What else we got? We've got. I recently did another top 3. I don't know if you like that or not. Comment if you liked it. Yeah.
I liked it.
Oh, thanks, Taylor. And that's pretty much it for updates. Oh, actually. I was told by my editor of highlights that there was not enough plugging in last episode. There was no t-shirt plugging at all, and I find that a real disgrace. As we know, plugging is a big part of the CoasterBot live streams, and they must always take place. So today we're going to be doing plugging central, starting off with a big old plug for merch. If I can get it. Because, boys and girls, actually, Taylor, this will be the same for you, won't it? Because Spreadshirt are doing a discount, 15% off, and that'll be the same for you, Taylor. So, if anyone wants to buy...
Are they really?
Yeah, if anyone wants to buy Taylor's t-shirts, 15% off, go buy Taylor's, go buy mine. So, yeah, where's the... I can't even see. Go buy this cheeky thing for 15% off, if you want it. In the link, if you click the little eye on the channel, on the actual video right now, there's a link to the merch, or if you check the description, link to the merch. Go buy some merch. Make me happy.
Yeah, and you can find the link to my merch in the description for each one of my videos. I don't know if my stuff is 15% off. I don't know, is that a...
Yeah, no, it should be. It should be.
Okay, I don't know if I had to fill out anything.
Nope.
Or something.
So go buy my merch, then go buy Taylor's merch. Done. So now on to questions. I hope you like your pizza, Taylor. Try French fries and milk. What the hell? Like top 3 because the ultimate was it. Oh. Rogue One is a prequel. Oh god.
Rogue One. What a great looking movie.
What are we all thinking about Rogue One as a film?
I love anything Star Wars, so I am super hyped.
I'm excited, but I don't like that the main character is basically just Rey again. Like
Rey Mark II.
Oh, it's Katniss. Get it right.
Yeah, there's definitely a strong point on female leaders, aren't there?
Every movie now has to have a strong female lead who doesn't need no man.
Yeah.
I don't mind that it's a female lead or whatever. I just care that it's basically the same character. Like, you know, grew up on her own, had to learn how to do things on her own, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think she looks a bit grittier. You know, like she looks like a soldier. Rey was very much the Luke Skywalker character. So I like that about it. I think it's just a coincidence that they have black hair.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. I doubt I'll actually care to watch it this time. You know, I'm not too big on the Star Wars franchise.
Really?
Yeah, well, I think the newest one was the best one because I'd probably get slated saying this, but 4, 5, and 6 were cringy to watch as hell. 1, 2, and 3 were again cringy to watch to hell. So 7 is the only good one.
Okay, I'm a Star Wars fan.
I couldn't
so-
I couldn't watch 4, 5, and 6. I couldn't just watch it. I had to do something else. And then 1, 2, and 3 I could barely watch, but still it was awful. And then 7 was actually engaging. So
Except 7 has the same plot as number 4.
yeah, but it's yeah, that's true. Oh well, it's still better than
I've
it's still
never
better than 4.
even watched a single Star Wars movie.
Someone get this man
Yeah,
the box
Aaron,
set.
just watch the latest one. Just watch the latest one. You don't need to. All right, let's crack on to
No, everyone has to see Star Wars at some point in their life.
let's crack on to actually roller coaster related stuff.
Oh man, but I'm enjoying this topic.
So, question for Taylor: if you went to Thorpe Park, what ride would you want to ride the most? So, are you familiar with what roller coasters there are at Thorpe?
Yeah. Let me just make sure I'm not forgetting one. Let me RCDB it.
So for me, it definitely be
I know
Swarm.
it. I know it. But like, let's see. I'd probably say Swarm or Nemesis Inferno.
Oh damn. The Swarm or Nemesis Inferno. Yeah, no,
Mhm.
Nemesis Inferno isn't as good as you'd think it is.
Really?
Yeah, no. It's okay. It's just a slightly worse creation of another one, though. So, it's alright, but it's not something that, particularly over top it. But the Swarm is definitely a very good coaster. As Tom put it, Swarm equals Bay, essentially. So, second in my list of top 3 coasters. So, God, we got a lot of questions. Riding Galactica on Saturday, is it good? Theme Park View HD. Galactica, for me, I wasn't a big fan.
Really?
No.
You weren't a big
No.
fan.
I mean, I'm quite.
Tell me about it. I want to hear about this because you're the first person I've talked to who's personally experienced it. Because I've never experienced a VR coaster before.
So
I will
Brendan,
this summer, but
Brendan's
tell
also
me
been
about
on it, so we'll get Brendan's opinion in a minute. But I mean, I'm quite a fan of technology, and I'm all for VR. I'm not a person who was skeptical about it from the start. I was like, okay, this is going to be quite good. I'm excited. I got on it. As many other people say, the best part of the ride is the chain. I mean, I think the VR as it stands now is good, but has a lot of room for improvement. The graphics, obviously, because of the the pixel density on the screen and stuff like that, the graphics were never going to be incredible. You can definitely see the pixels on the screen, and that was going to be a given anyway. But it's just they crammed too much into one video. So that's why the chain was the best, because you had time to look around. There was little robots going everywhere, and
oh really?
yeah, the chain when you're on the chain, it's astonishing to watch. But as soon as you got off the chain, it got worse. I think if they make future videos, they need to make it a bit. Stop trying to cram as much in and make it more fluid. Make everything a bit easier to see, because it was just too quick. There was too much going on. That's what I
Really?
felt.
Do you prefer the VR version or the old Air?
Well, the thing is, there are 2 different rides. When I was riding it both times with VR, I know the layout, but I had no idea where I was in the layout. It was incredibly
Really?
difficult to figure out where you were. So they are literally 2 different rides. Galactica as a whole I think Galactica as a whole is good, but as soon as they allow for you to ride without VR, which is something they went back on, I think it'll be a lot better.
Yeah. Did I hear they aren't allowing you to ride without it now?
Yeah, no, that's true. So they went back on what they said, and now you have to wear VR unless you medically can't. So that's a bit of a shame. But yeah. Still, Brendan, what did you think?
I thought it was pretty good. I'll agree with Harry that the first bit is the best bit, because I mean, have you ever seen Treasure Planet as a kid? The film.
I have. I know what you mean. I know what you.
Yeah. The start of it looks like that.
Yeah,
And,
somewhat.
like when you look down, it's like when they're in like the middle of the earth and then looking down onto it, and there's all stuff flying about. That's really cool. But when it's all going upside down and whatever afterwards, then it kind of almost falls off your face. The VR thing, like you can feel it kind of.
So
then
the layout goes into a fly-to-lie, so it goes on your back and then you go around a turn, and that's that's the most forceful part. So as you go around that, your headset literally nearly comes off, so you have to hold on to it.
Yeah, so there's that, and then what else? And I don't know. I just think I'd enjoy just flying better because like air was considered good because it was the coaster that felt most like you were flying.
Yeah.
So I think I'd enjoy that better. But overall, I do like the whole re-theme and stuff they've done for Galactica.
Yeah, no.
How was the station experience? Like, did they have it themed to space and stuff?
Oh yeah, no. The station was
yeah.
great. If you just do a quick Google about Galactica, I mean, they had loads of screens going. It was all very atmospheric. I mean, the theming that they've added to it is a lot better than it was before, and that's why I think, all in all, Galactica is great because it has improved the whole theme. It's improved the queue. It's improved the station. It's got a better soundtrack. It's all improved. As soon as you couldn't, it's optional. The VR, it's all improved. It's just while it's not optional, it's a bit meh.
Yeah.
But everything is better. I mean, the station is pretty cool and very atmospheric, isn't it, Brendan? It's just the throughput is insanely bad. It's pretty much
it's
cut
like
the throughput
that,
down
Six Flags.
to
I've heard that Daredevil Dive has had this insane line.
Yep.
It's just, oh man, that's the downside. If you want to ride one of these VR coasters, you gotta do it early in the morning.
Yeah, it was
The only thing is
right
like
in the morning.
on for example the new Revolution, you can actually look around, but on a flying coaster I don't think you can really like look behind you or
No,
to the left.
you can't look behind
Stuff
you.
like that.
I think the bonus you've got on a flying coaster is that you can look down and forwards at the same time. So I think, especially with a space theme, going around a planet, being able to look down is the perfect thing, isn't it? Really. But there was surprisingly more movement than I thought there was going to be. You could definitely look left, right, look down, look up. Obviously, you can't turn your head around and look backwards, like you said. But I thought that it wasn't as restricted as it was going to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, questions. Jesus, a lot of questions. How do you think the VR experience on Darren Brown Ghost Train is going to be? Well, Darren Brown's Ghost Train uses a lot more technology than Galactica, because Galactica uses Samsung VR headsets, which is just a Samsung phone, the S6 phone, put into a headset, whereas the Darren Brown Ghost Train uses Vive, which is a very expensive VR piece of kit. So I expect the Darren Brown Ghost Train to be a lot better VR experience than Galactica, which is, again, we'll be riding that end of June, so I'll keep you up to date. But I'm sure it's going to be out for 2 months by then, so everyone else would keep you up to date. Oh, guys, how many questions have we got? Too many. Taylor, what's the most average roller coaster you've ridden? That's a weird question.
What is that supposed to mean?
What's the most average?
Meaning the ride I've ridden the most, or
average is in terms of quality, I guess.
As in quality?
I'd say a wild mouse.
Like,
I think that's pretty.
What you get? What roller coaster do you go on and then get off and you go meh to?
Oh man, do I get off and just kind of go eh?
Yeah. It's not terrible, but it's not good.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of rides that I don't like, but rides that I just get off. But I mean, that's it's a family coaster, so it's a different audience. If we're talking like an extreme roller coaster that's just not great, I don't know. It's kind of tough to balance good ride and bad ride with like one that's just kind of okay,
Yeah, no, definitely. Is the stream just go down then? Or is it still? I don't know. I think the stream might have gone down.
Still up for me.
Okay. It went down for a second, I think. Taylor, do you know Carnan because it was not in your top 10? Oh, God. let's get
I have
started.
not been to Europe, so that is why it's not in my top 10. I do it based off rides that I've ridden because it wouldn't be fair for me to do a top 10 of my favorite rides if I haven't if I've experienced some of them but not others. It just wouldn't make sense. You have to keep it on the same playing field. So that's why it didn't make my top 10 because I haven't experienced it. But yeah, I've heard of it.
Looks like a very good coaster from Gerstlauer.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
It's pretty tall.
Probably
One,
one
isn't
of their best rides.
it? Yeah,
they've produced.
definitely. It's got some nice lap bar restraints. You know, the ones that we could
Yeah.
have seen on the Smiler, but apparently not.
Skyrush also has new restraints, right?
Yeah, it's got some new lap bar restraints, hasn't it? Taylor?
Skyrush?
Yeah,
Yeah, I believe it has.
it's got.
I know Stormrunner's getting new restraints. I haven't
Oh.
heard about Skyrush. I know it's not open right now, but is it
Pretty
really?
sure it
getting
has new restraints. I saw it
That was on the Reddit, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Or
I
the
think I
plebits.
saw it on Reddit.
Yeah, no, it was on.
Really?
It was on Reddit that they got new
Yeah.
restraints. Lap
Though,
bars.
though they look fairly similar. I think
The
they
point of them will
sh-
probably be to stop them
Alright,
from
I'll
crushing your
I'll
thighs.
send a link here. The thing is, they kind of look similar, but I think they did adjust something. They must have, since everybody complained about them.
Taylor, did you
It
hear?
looks the same to me.
Did you hear that the Joker murdered Total Mayhem, Taylor?
Yeah, poor Total Mayhem. He's dead.
That
I
was
guess
such
that's
a
why they
good.
went with the Joker name. I don't know.
That's-
But, I mean, it looks pretty. It looks pretty good.
It got awfully close to your neck, I must admit.
It was close, but Dakota's not secretly trying to kill me.
No,
Trust me.
thank God, thank God.
But it was a real knife. That was a real knife.
Yeah,
He
no,
was like-
I could tell it was real. Storm Chaser POV looks very good actually. I
that
like.
looks great.
I like the
Upstart
inverted drop.
Media, man, that point of view, Upstart Media knows how to do kick butt videos. They're super HD, and yeah, that point of view. I mean, wow, that looks great.
I think it fits the park really well.
Oh, yeah.
We just need a
totally.
a huge version of Alton Towers in 2018, and then I'll be happy. You know, massive inverted massive hybrid RMC, perfect. Sounds great to me. I'd love that.
Hybrid launch coaster, aqua tracks, and invert, and yeah, that's all
Stick
you
it
need.
all
just
on there.
kinda-
Stick it all on there, as much as you can. Winged RMC. Yep, sounds good.
Yeah, winged RMC. If they can put stand-up trains on Hurler, then they can do
yeah.
a winged RMC, right?
I saw that as well. That was funny.
All right, what other questions we got?
Prefer 4K or 60 FPS?
Ooh,
Depends.
that's a tough one.
Depends what you're talking about.
Okay, here's my thing with 4K. Half the time, it takes forever to load on my computer,
it
and
lags on
I
mine.
mean, it looks great, but it's so close to, like, it depends on what platform you're viewing it on. I would say I'd prefer 60 frames per second.
Yeah, me too. I
It's
mean,
a-
the thing is, right now, because I'm so used to it, I would immediately like tell the difference between 30 and 60
Mhm.
FPS.
It's
But
very
I
easy.
barely watch any videos on 4K, so I wouldn't really care about that too much.
I think it's definitely.
Even when videos are 4K, half the time I don't even watch them in 4K,
No.
just because it
Yeah.
takes forever to load.
I mean, the Efteling always uploads their POVs and stuff in 4K, but it's just it's almost like my internet is just too bad for it or something.
It depends what you really want to use it for. I mean, 4K.
That's just how it is. It has to be one of the two.
Rip my videos.
Oh, I'm
Need that.
sorry.
Nah, that's right.
Or it has to be like really good footage, you know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I do try.
You know, you gotta have that good blend.
So, prefer Mac Mega Coaster or Intamin Megalight? I don't know.
I haven't ridden either.
No, neither have I. Aaron?
I haven't been on an Intimate Mega Light, but I think Mega Coaster.
I'd
Just-
say by
yeah.
the looks of them, yeah, probably. I don't-
Probably
mm,
a Mac Mega. Kind of. I mean, it
Isn't there
just
only one
depends on
Mac
the
Mega?
layout.
Light? What's the other one? Isn't it Alpina Blitz?
Yeah, at
Isn't that the only-
Legoland. It's in France.
Yeah, I think that's the only one. Let's see, Mac Mega.
Maybe they
Wait,
got
wait.
some unknown
Oh,
one. in
there's another
some
one.
way.
There is another one called Storm at Etna Land.
3 on slates. Alton Towers moved to the US or Busch Gardens moved to the UK?
Which Busch Gardens?
Yeah.
If
Both.
it's Busch Gardens, Virginia, I would say Alton Towers come to United States because I've been to Busch Gardens plenty of times, but I have not been to Alton Towers.
I think it's what does each park offer to the country? I mean, the Busch Gardens offer, I guess, height, but in terms of different ride experiences, really, there's not much, I guess.
I
don't
mean,
really
there's
think-
variety in
Yeah,
both of them.
yeah,
But
exactly.
with Alton Towers, yeah, you do have that height problem. But if
Yeah.
it did come to the United States, chances are they could build past that height limit.
Obviously, yeah. But you build up, you sacrifice on quality of theming, Taylor. We all need some decent theming.
Okay, Busch Gardens definitely has decent.
Oh, I
theming.
know Busch Gardens does, but
For a Virginia park and for a United States park, yeah, it's one of the better themed parks out here.
to be fair, both the dive coasters are terribly themed. They don't
Yes.
have anything.
Correct. There's no theme. But
No.
if we're talking Alpengeist has decent theming. Bolton has great theming. Fantastic. Tempesto's
Yeah,
is mediocre. Apollo's Chariot, not much is there at all. Griffin, nothing. And Invader looks like it'll have some good theming.
But I mean, it's pretty damn difficult to theme B&M like Apollo's Chariot. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just you can maybe theme the station and stuff, but it's just
Oh, yeah.
it's
Look at
just too
Silver Star.
high to
Just
theme.
look at Silver
That's
Star.
the
What's
thing.
that? Nothing. Really, it's just.
I mean, the queue could have had a bit more, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, Silver Star's themed to Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah, exactly,
Which isn't really a theme.
Hypercoasters you
It's
can't do
just-
much with, really.
It's just a lot of
Well, you got Shambhala.
silver and metal. That's it.
Shambhala's meh.
Shambhala looks like as
It's
good
a
theming.
nice area. The coaster itself is not very well themed, but the overall area is great, and that's I guess what you need with hypercoasters. 'Cause you can't really do much about it. What did someone ask? So, what do I think the 2018 Alton Towers ride is going to be? What company do I think will make it? As someone said, Alton Towers definitely needs a coaster that has a lot of airtime in it. That's what I think that they miss and they lack. But I don't know what company will suit it. Whether it's RMC or a different company, I don't really mind. I don't really care. I just want to see a good coaster.
A wooden coasters definitely seems like that's what they need.
Yeah, well, we don't have any. Well, our wooden coasters are mostly terrible and old. So an RMC would do the job definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Helix or Bluefire, Aaron.
Helix.
Fury 325 or Intimidator 305.
For those of you that watch my videos, Fury, but just by a little bit. They're my number 1 and 2 coasters.
So Fury beats Intimidator 305. Just
Yes.
why?
Even though Intimidator is more intense, Fury
Yeah.
is an overall better experience, and it's a lot longer. Intimidator seems over pretty quick.
Why is it better?
Okay, so I think it's a more well-rounded ride, because Intimidator is all about the intensity and has those crazy low bank turns.
Yeah.
But Fury combines those and throws in some good airtime. Intimidator has like 2 hills, and they're both not great. They're just kind of there. And Fury, while it isn't as intense, it's a lot more re-rideable.
Yeah.
Only downside is they don't let you pick your seats, but that's just Carowinds.
Rip.
I hate it when parks don't let you pick your seats.
They do it
I mean,
so.
Depends what
The
ride
thing
there
is, you've maybe queued up for like what 1.5 hours, and if you are the person willing to spend another 50 minutes to get that front seat, I think they should let you.
Mm-hmm.
What, you don't have
I think
separate
so
queues for like
too.
front seats?
No, with many parks there is, but
Yeah.
with Fury you can request a row, and if the person picking seats is nice, then they'll take your request. And the first time I rode Fury, I requested front row because I was a single rider, and I got it. So the first time I rode it was front row. But I've been there where I've requested a row, and they've denied me. So it It happens.
Yeah, I mean, Europa Park has like 2 queues. At the end, you can choose to go for front row or like the other rows.
Yeah,
So you
no.
cannot go for like back row, but they do have a queue for front row.
When we went to Alton Towers, it depends on whether there's a staff person telling you where to go. I mean, with rides like Nemesis, they don't care that you literally just walk up and you walk into the queue and walk up to the air gates yourself, so you can choose where you sit, except for the front because that's a separate queue. But other rides have a member of staff going, you need to sit there, to fill in the gaps. I think in the UK it really depends on how popular the ride is, to whether it gets its own person that points people in the right direction. But
Okay, hold on. I'm seeing a question here. It's Taylor, what socks are you wearing? I am
Oh,
not wearing socks
Christ.
right now, but today I wore. Let me show you.
Jesus, this guy.
Is it the
Okay.
pizza one?
So these are my egg socks,
Oh
and I
my
wear one
days.
with my bacon socks. So
Where do you
bacon,
even find
what a
socks
guy.
like that?
they didn't come together. I had to buy them separately, but now I only wear them together. I don't wear just bacon or just
No.
eggs.
I wouldn't know a single store in the Netherlands who would sell such
Mate, you gotta get on
socks.
like Amazon or something. Amazon, it's fine, no problem.
I mean, America.
Harry, what
has
socks are you
all
wearing? I
these
don't want to
things.
take my socks off. I'll put my feet to the camera. Imagine some white socks. White socks.
It's just white.
Ta-da! We're done.
Oh, here we go.
should.
Taylor, do you ever plan on coming to Hershey Park? I've been to Hershey Park, but actually, this is something I haven't officially announced on the channel. I will probably make it to Hershey this year. I will, if I do, not a guarantee, but it'll probably be in June, which I am excited about. It'll probably just be for a day, but I'm looking forward to it. It'd probably be a weekday or something. I'm happy for it. I want to get back there.
Thanks, I'm a jerk. I'm a loser for having plain socks, apparently. What I do have is a Smiler t-shirt on, so make up for the credits. I've been doing it the wrong way. The Smiler. There we go. Enjoyed a few rides on that. A couple of last week. Very good to get back on it. Brendan rates it number 1. Good, Brendan.
Only just beats Helix. Only.
Oh, Aaron, how painful is it for him to say that to you?
Well, the thing is, I just know you made him say it.
I did. No, Brendan, did I make you say anything? He walked off that ride.
He said it right after the ride.
He walked off the ride and he went, "It pains me to say, but that was better than Helix." Something along the same lines. And I was gobsmacked. I was like, Brendan, what a lad.
But I mean, the thing is, if Brendan says the Smiler is better, that doesn't mean I feel the same.
No, but to Brendan, it's better. So,
Yeah, but I mean, Brendan.
You just have to ride it, right, to understand why it's better.
It is such a good ride.
You won't understand until you do.
You'll get it. You'll get here one day, Aaron. You'll get here one day. And so will you, Taylor. You gotta come ride the Smiler
I
one
hope
day.
I will. I probably will.
Hopefully it won't be rough by then.
I'm the only person here who's rode both, so
You get to make the decision.
Yeah.
Talk about Valraven Street. What?
What?
I don't know. I'm the jerk. I ship Harry and Taylor. Hashtag Haler. Fair enough. Don't listen to Brendan. Harry. I didn't tell him anything. He made his own ideas. Cue those titles.
Okay, everybody who knows me knows I'm really, really stubborn, so
Yeah, it's true.
no. There's no way that he'd be able to pressure me into admitting I'm wrong.
Nope.
But I did.
So what is the coolest coaster merchandise you've ever seen? The coolest coaster merchandise I've seen is actually my t-shirts. They're really cool. I think you should go buy some.
Wow. He went there.
I did. No,
That's
You
pretty
went there.
low.
I'm not really a big fan of coaster merch. I mean, this is the first coaster, well, first wearable merch I've got. I don't really care, frankly. But I'll hand you over to Taylor.
I have lots of coaster shirts. I prefer and some that I've been given, some I bought, and I also have some train models, and I know. I know my favorite one that I saw. I don't actually own this, but they made a model of the singing mushrooms, and I saw
Oh
it at
no.
King's Dominion, and it wasn't for sale, and I was so
Ah.
mad because even if it was like $40, I probably would have bought it.
Wow.
I really wanted it.
Yeah, I really want like a model coaster.
Yeah, those look really cool. I know
Like
that.
the merchandise here is just so sad. It's all just some mugs and some
What
bad
do you mean
t-shirts
a
and that's
proper
it.
full-on model?
Yeah, what is
build
it?
it yourself
Coaster
model.
Dynamics that makes
Oh,
these.
those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I know that Millennium Force had their train models, which they used to
Yes.
sell, but
Yes,
I
I
think they
have
stopped selling those,
that.
didn't they?
I don't know. I have a Top Thrill Dragster train model by them. So
Yeah, that's also the dynamics.
yeah, I'm looking at the Coaster Dynamics has a bunch of these models of different roller coasters, and
Can I just point out that William is a very salty guy? He is literally salting everything. Damn. William, you need to lighten up, man. Lighten up. Stop being so salty. Sorry, carry on.
their Banshee model looks pretty cool. I'm on their Facebook page right now. They have some cool stuff. Ooh, they got one from Maverick.
But I don't think they sell many products anymore.
I know they have one for Valraven. Yeah, I should get one of these. I think that these look cool. Yeah, I want one. Will I buy one? Probably not, but something that'd be nice to have. But I don't know if I need any more crap in my room. I got enough.
I
Yeah,
just got that book, so that's good enough.
the Merlin resins. I mean, some of these are quite old now, but stuff like you can't even see it. It's not even in frame. Stuff like that, where it's just a little model of the track, and you can get ones with different rides. There's one for the Swarm, and they come out with new ones every year or so. So you can definitely start building a collection of them, and they're found at many of the Merlin parks, like on Tower Store Park, Heidi Park, Guideland, stuff like that. So yeah, they're pretty cool merch to check out.
I still don't get the mug hype though.
Oh, I don't know
Like-
what's so good about mugs.
I don't know.
I don't have a mug, but I do have. Here, I'll be right back. Let me show you this.
Besides me, who hates pizza? That's not very nice, is it? Crank, my coaster count is surprisingly low, but I've counted it since I was 16. Yeah, I've ridden quite a few rides, in the past, but the thing is, I can't remember all of them exactly. So I've started to properly count my credits from the age of 16, and I'm at 30. I mean, at the end of this year, I hope for that to hit 50 something, and it should do, hopefully. So, hopefully I'll be able to nearly double my credits by the end of this year. iCal, that is an insane amount of credits.
Nice. Anyways, what I was getting, this is my lightning rod. I don't know what you call this. Canister or something.
Oh, right.
But it's nice. I actually got it for free when I was at Dollywood over spring break. And then I also have some King's Dominion shot glasses that I was given by a friend.
Oh yeah, take
Even
all
though I
those
don't
shots.
drink and I won't be using them for drinking, so I don't know. Shots
you
of
can't
chocolate
drink,
milk,
can
I
you?
guess. Well,
You can't- you're not allowed.
yeah, I can't, and I won't. I don't plan on it. So I just have. I don't know. I guess a decoration. Taylor, will you go to Dorney Park in 2016? That is a good question. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. If I do, it'll probably be at the end of the summer. But I don't know.
Merch Paradise CoasterStudios edition.
I do have a lot
I
of
like
merch. The closest goodwill to me was given a bunch of Intimidator 305 merchandise from King's Dominion. And so they had it all at Goodwill for like an insanely cheap price. And so I bought like $20 worth of merchandise, which was like 20 different items. And I just have them sitting around in my room. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I just have it all there.
So I only own 2 pieces of the coaster merch. One is the T-shirt I'm wearing right now, and the other is this train that I got when I was very young from Disney World Orlando, of the Thunder Mountain Railroad. And there's only 2 pieces of roller coaster merch or theme park merch that I own. So yeah, I
Same
don't
here.
don't really spend.
I only have 2.
Yeah,
Like excluding park maps, I only have kind of a metal something of blue fire and a piece of woven wood,
Metal
and
something.
that's it. Yeah, I don't know. It's some kind of picture on metal. It's
Coaster
weird.
Studios for President 2020. Very nice.
Yeah. How about no?
What do we think about Lost Gravity at Wallaby Holland? Meh.
If I feel like it should be a spinning coaster, but it's not.
I'm actually happy it's not a spinning coaster.
It doesn't. It's nothing special. It's well themed.
I was happily surprised with it. I
It's
expected something less from Wallaby.
It's well themed though, definitely.
You
It's-
suspected something less?
Yeah, I did.
You
I
can't
actually did.
you can't fault it really. I mean, it's a shame that it's basically been placed onto a terribly flat piece of land. But
Yeah,
still,
but I mean, dude, just look at the Netherlands. It's completely flat.
Dig
The
some
highest
pits,
point
mate.
is just a...
dig a little trench. Come on.
Wait.
It seems like only Europeans know how to do that. Americans don't. We can't build down. You can't do that.
Is 322 meters. That's the highest point.
322 meters.
Yeah, that's the
Jeez.
highest
Well, is there
point.
like a hill, which is like a national
it-
monument?
Just
it's
one
one
little
hill.
hill.
And it's the outer southern part of the Netherlands.
Highest point
It's
in
just
England
one
is
flat piece of land.
1,344 meters high. So nearly 5 times the height.
Mhm.
Well, it's pretty
You
flat.
won't see any terraforming in any Dutch theme park, really.
Yeah, but it's a shame, man. Terraforming really helps rides. They're all better if they follow some sort of terrain, or they're not placed on a parking lot. Then they're all usually
Well, that depends. Sometimes they replace it with theming.
yeah. But still, it's just nice to have have some depth to the actual.
Yeah, kind of like Nemesis or something.
Yeah. Obviously, it costs a hell of a lot to make a pit the size of Nemesis.
Mhm.
But something along the lines, and it's like Black Mamba and stuff like that. 2/3 of
It
the
was
layout
worth
being
it when
underground.
it was worth it when Nemesis came out though, because at the time that was like revolutionary.
Well, you got to think about it. There was like 2 or 3 other inverts, and they're all in America. So Nemesis was the first European invert, and as you could probably assume, that all the American ones were built on a flat piece of land. So it is the first one that had a somewhat more interesting layout. Terribly biased to European rides. Parking lot is a theme. It's a very, very interesting theme.
One thing I really love about Nemesis's theming is the bit at the front where it says, "Be warned, this is the most intense ride
Oh, yeah.
experience in the world."
Is it actually the most intense?
No,
though?
probably not.
Well, it was probably true at the time.
It's the most intense ride that I've been on, personally. Because it does have a pretty intense helix. But yeah, probably not anymore, let's be honest. I think that's just trying to spook people. Lightning Rod or Wildfire?
I haven't ridden either.
Well, obviously.
No one has.
I think Lightning Rod's a bit more interesting. The fact that it's launched.
I'm more excited for Lightning Rod because I know I'll actually get to ride it. But Wildfire, I don't know if I'll ever see the day when I get to go on it. So Lightning Rod.
I'm gonna say Wildfire.
What a nerd. Why? Why would you say that?
I don't know. It just looks better.
It is
I
pretty
don't know.
cool, to be
I
fair.
don't think a launch like Lightning Rod's launch isn't like the biggest one ever. I don't think it will make that much of a difference.
Yeah. Well, we'll see, won't we? I guess because it is launched up a hill, so it's a bit weird in a way. If it was just a flat segment of track and then went up, then I think it'd be a bit more interesting. But
Kind of like the upgraded version of the Hulk.
yeah. Why did they? I don't understand why they ripped all the track out just to replace it all again. It's like the first B&M coaster to have been dismantled, even though it's been put back together. All the other ones are still standing, aren't they?
I think there have been a few, just a couple, which have been either replaced or removed.
No, I'm pretty sure none have been removed, but some have been replaced by the exact same thing. I'm pretty sure B&Ms haven't been removed yet.
No, there has been one.
Has there been one?
The Incredible Hulk coaster.
No, yeah, but it was replaced, wasn't it?
Yes,
With the exact
by
same layout.
one, but it is technically the first extinct B&M.
That's why I was like, why though? Why is it? I don't know why it's been retracked.
Okay, so Orlando is okay. So all of their coasters are operating year-round, every day, and so they have 3 trains running all the time. So what happens is, because it's getting cycled so much, it starts to get rough, and so it really needed retracking. It was getting rough from what I'd heard. I wrote it years ago, but from what I've heard, it was in dire need of it, and it's very well possible that they'll also do it to Dragon Challenge, the other B&M there. It's just because, I mean, these coasters are operating all the time, and a lot of the coasters here in America have a period of time where they have a break, so they can
Yeah.
do maintenance on the coaster. But because of it being in a year-round location, they aren't able to do that.
There have been B&Ms that have been removed. You have Chang, you have the Batman the Ride at
Chang is
New
now
Orleans.
at Six Flags Great Adventure.
Yeah,
Relocated.
but they have
Um,
been removed.
Nah,
Right, but
relocated.
they're
Come
just
on.
relocated.
They haven't
Yeah,
been taken
still.
out of
Still,
production.
it's like closer to
Nah,
removed
mate.
than the Hulk.
I mean, same with the Led Zeppelin coaster, but that's now in like Vietnam or something. So they've removed plenty of these, but
They're
they
all still
are
there. That's
relocating.
what we're saying. They're all
The
still
Incredible
there.
Hulk one is the first one where it's not getting relocated. It's done. It's in the garbage.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. SWA is going to be a Vekoma Boomerang. Being over is I will cry. Very much.
I really want to
World's
be
biggest
there
Vekoma
when you
Boomerang.
hear the
Yeah.
news.
World's biggest Vekoma Boomerang coming to Alton Towers. Yes.
It's gonna be
perfect.
one year than the usual B&M or the usual Boomerang. I really want to see your face when they announce a Vekoma Boomerang.
No, they would never do that. Did anyone see?
Or just like a Mac Mouse, something like that.
That would be fantastic.
or the new ride at Europa Park.
What is it? What is it called?
Express.
Oh yeah,
I
Bar
think
Express.
I think it's gonna be themed to what, a sheep or something.
Yeah. So,
What?
It's-
I'll let
it's
you
the
know.
silliest thing.
Sheep-themed roller coaster?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they'll be theming a coaster to goats or something.
Here, I mean, it's probably the most forceful ride on Earth. Probably. I
Obviously.
couldn't name. It's pretty funny.
Oh, I see. The Ba Express. This is fantastic.
Nice link.
Does anyone know the section of the park this has been put in? Like which country has this ride
I have
now
no idea.
in Europa Park?
Why is the UK bit of the England bit of Europa Park crap? Makes me upset. They got nothing
I
special.
mean, they have a tram or like this bus ride. It's pretty cool. And they have the Globe Theater.
Oh yeah.
I mean, in the Netherlands doesn't really have shit either. We have some teacups and a
Yes.
dark ride, like the only decent dark ride they have.
Yeah, but think of we don't
If you exclude Arthur.
have many dark rides here. I mean, but everyone considered the best dark ride to be Hex, and that is it's low standards. It's a good ride with 2 pre-shows and
It's
a.
still just a Vekoma Madhouse.
Yeah, but it is good. You haven't ridden it. It's fun. Brendan hasn't ridden it either.
Well, I mean, you haven't been on the Slammer, so.
I'm gonna take a picture of me. I'm gonna get Zoe to take a picture of me on it, mate. You watch. I'll be on it, Aaron, and I'll be having fun.
I really want to go on one of
I'll
those.
be on it. I'll be having fun, and you'll be just sitting there going, "I wish I could be with him," but no, you can't. Because you've been naughty. Keep telling me that I should have taken the opportunity to go on it.
Every single stream.
Oh,
Gotta-
Brendan, someone's
gotta
already
mention
made
it.
a joke about a Ferris wheel. How upsetting.
Where's the
Yeah,
toaster?
yeah. I asked them if there was going to be a roller coaster themed after me, what would it be like?
Yeah, it would be a Ferris wheel, let's be honest.
Hello, Jack.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Last episode we did a lovely poll, of which the best mod was. So we will repeat this straw poll, and
Wait, was I there?
no, you weren't. There'll be three
Wait,
options for
What
the.
was the result? I want to know.
It was Brendan by I think 1 point, but I said it wasn't very fair because you weren't there. So we're gonna do a straw poll of your favourite mod out of Aaron, Brendan, and Jack. So I will whip that straw poll up right now, and then I'll put it in the chat. Everyone, please answer the straw poll, and we'll see who's the best mod. Brendan.
Well, there you go.
Obviously, this is the
Well,
best
I've
way of
already
checking
been
it.
the first one, so
Yeah,
no matter
well,
what happens.
create. Oh, it's the best coaster bot mod. Create poll.
Here's a good question. What do you think? What is our predictions for the best ride of 2016? Which one will come out on top?
So what are the options? Raven.
Well, yeah, you got Valraven, Mako, Cobra's Curse, Lightning Rod, Wildfire, Terran, Flying Aces.
Flying Aces, no.
No, not Flying Aces. I would say either Terran, Wildfire, or Lightning Rod.
I'm gonna
Then
go
you'll-
with the same three.
Yeah.
And then you
the
got the two Jokers also.
Or
But I don't think either one of those will get it.
No, I don't think. No.
No, yeah, I'd probably
I
go
actually
same.
think I prefer Flying Aces over the well, at least the Total Mayhem one.
Yeah. I mean that's just because the Joker at Great Adventure doesn't look to be anything special. Terran, I think, looks the best in terms of
Experience.
yeah, like
Yeah,
best
definitely.
experience, but in terms of the superior ride, if that makes sense, probably
Mhm.
Lightning Rod.
Yeah.
We'll see, won't we?
Well,
I
if
guess.
you understand what I'm
I
saying.
think both Lightning Rod and Wildfire will beat Terran ride-wise, but Terran will beat the experience of 2016.
Yeah.
But it all
Um,
depends on the final speed, because now they're only testing, and every test day they speed it up a little bit more. So it kind of depends on what the final speed is they're gonna go with.
Yeah. If we're talking about what wins the Golden Ticket Awards, I think Lightning Rod's got it in the bag.
Jack is right. I cannot spell studios. Oh well.
Yeah, you spelled it like Sidious.
I
like-
tried, I
like
tried.
iOS.
I tried. Hi, CoasterStudios. So glad you've got a face cam with ToasterBot. The toaster jokes.
Ah,
So anyway, let's check in on the straw
It's the
poll.
exact same. Well, at least
no! Look
some
at that!
more votes. It's the same result.
Look at that disgrace. I will show on screen. Where are we?
I bet the votes will change when Brendan actually turns on his microphone.
So yeah. So here are the results as we see them. With Brendan coming out on top, shortly followed by Aaron, and then shortly followed by Jack.
I always
wow,
come out on
sorry,
top.
Jack.
Yeah, Jack tries. He is the newest, to be fair.
But the real question is, what's Harry's favorite mod, or who is?
So who did I vote for?
Mhm.
Oh, Taylor, have you voted?
I did not vote.
Taylor, quick man, go vote.
Sorry, okay.
So Aaron got
another
another vote.
vote.
Ooh, so I
Ooh.
can't disclose who I vote for because that wouldn't be fair to the workforce.
Well, if that's the case, I'm not saying who I vote for either.
That's fine. Go on. Oh, I
Well,
just did
Brendan,
you just vote?
Brendan got a vote, so
I did
it's
just
probably
Well, we know who you voted for.
okay. So you vote for Brandon.
Brandon, who's that?
I voted for myself.
Obviously.
Who's Brandon?
Yeah, who is Brandon? I voted you, Jet. Oh, that's cute. Posters obey. Wow. Vote Brendan Taylor. Yeah, well, he did, didn't he? Alright, we'll leave it there then. I voted for Aaron.
Ah, thank you.
Let's go back to normal stream. What did you just... You sent... What's that, Aaron? Oh, wow. Oh, that's great.
That was actually like kind of a meme a couple years ago,
Didn't spook me,
and
fortunately.
I just remembered it. I just had to post it.
Brendan for president 2016. Brendan, are you running for president? Because it's getting a bit late, isn't it?
I feel like there have been hashtags for all of us to run for president at some point
Yeah.
in this live stream. So, I guess that means we're all competing against each other now.
Well, we could work as one big team. Just have someone be the leader and then, everyone else work behind them. One face of the campaign. You see what I
That
mean?
would be one heck of a race.
Hmm.
Oh, God. People keep combining mine and yours names, Taylor.
Harry Bybee? No, definitely not.
Oh, God. This is great. Harry versus Taylor. Who will win? Neither, because
Okay.
they're both awesome. Nice.
Okay, you come to United States and I'll put you in a parody and we'll do a debate. And we'll figure it out.
Next time I come to the US, I'll try and I'll try and make an appearance. We'll see. That'd be hilarious. And vice versa.
That would be a very interesting video.
Yeah. Vote Coasterbot Party. Very nice. Harry for UK Prime Minister. I don't want to have the task of being Prime Minister. Doesn't usually go well.
Whoops.
What did you try and do?
I mixed up the letters.
Harry
I
Richards.
hope
Go on, sorry, Taylor.
I hope Clint Novak will run for president. Me too.
Oh man.
In the Loop or Coaster Force? Why do we have to decide between the two? They're both awesome.
Yeah. So what we got? What do I want W8S to be? SW8 to be, sorry. I don't really know what I want it to be. I just want it to be something different. I want it to be something that'll be new to the part. Maybe a wooden coaster, because that'd be definitely something different for the UK. I want it to be something that you can't experience in the UK so far. So not something that can be found in other parks. But I don't really mind what it is. I want it to be a big scale roller coaster though. I don't really want it to be a dark ride like Darren Brown or anything like that. I'm hoping for a new, big flagship. I want it to be Alton Towers' new flagship coaster. Because obviously after the Smiler incident, now people don't really consider the Smiler to be the flagship, which is a shame. But so Alton Towers definitely needs a new flagship.
Yeah, that's a tough request. Not every roller coaster you add can be the best, so that'll be
They'll try.
be interesting to see what it ends up being.
Yeah, they'll try their best. I'm off to Thought Park 7th of
Here
August.
we
Very
go.
nice.
Add a clone of the Ultimate.
Oh,
That would be-
Christ.
Sorry, I had to mention it.
I don't think Alton Towers has got, that much land to waste. Just think of that layout.
Just have
it's
it go around the entire
huge.
park, just around the perimeter. Just keep going.
Yeah, just keep going all the way around,
Just keep going all the way around.
Just put all of that really terrible steel track everywhere. Why not? It's just, I'm sure it'd be great.
It can be like a train, so guests can like walk over it.
Monorail the ride.
Joker, or Joker. That's a tough
I'm gonna
one.
say
Definitely
first Joker.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
first
say
one.
the Joker, definitely.
I'm gonna say Joker first, and then second Joker and third Joker.
No, I disagree. I think the Joker before the Joker.
But Joker
Dueling
has a better
Giga
name than
Coaster?
Joker, though.
Dueling gig. I don't like dueling coasters. It's a waste. It's a waste of space.
Dueling coasters rock.
Wasteful.
If they're executed
No,
correctly, they're fun.
Why do you want two of the near identical layouts?
No. Have you ridden a dueling coaster?
Yeah.
Okay, which one?
And we're not going for the Mobius one with the exact same
Hey, it's
layout.
good enough.
Two different coasters.
Grand
Which
National.
one?
Grand National, pal. It is
Grand
a dueling
National,
coaster.
okay.
That is not a good one.
No, yeah, let's talk
No,
about...
that's the exact same
So what
layout.
dueling
That
coaster are you
doesn't-
talking about then?
Okay, Lightning Racer, Hershey Park. Two different wooden roller coasters, both of them fantastic.
But why do you want two wooden coasters though?
Why are you complaining? It's a roller coaster.
But you could have one wooden coaster and a different ride. Why do you need two of the same rides?
Two.
I don't get this about American parks. They put the same
Why
coaster in
would-
twice. It's like, why do that? Why'd you put the
would
same
you
ride in
prefer
twice?
One roller coaster over two.
No, because I'd rather have two different roller coasters than two of the
They
same
are
one.
different.
No, they're the same. They're the same.
No, they're
No, the layout's
Harry,
not the
you're not
same.
gonna
They're
win this.
different.
No, Taylor, the layout's
They're
different, right? But they're the same experience.
They ultimately.
Yeah, ultimately, they're the same.
Ultimately.
So, I'd rather.
I want
It's like
you to go to Hershey Park, ride Lightning Racer, then we can have this conversation again.
it's like they could have had. I don't know what other
Should have
rides they have at
gotten a-
Hershey.
B&M.
But they could have put one ride in. They could have put race or whatever it's called. I don't know. The wooden coaster in, and then put some other coaster in as well.
Okay,
But
they'll
why
get.
two?
They'll get.
Two for the price of one. It's not really two for the price of one, though, is it?
You'll be able to be satisfied. Just wait. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's two great roller coasters, and don't worry, they'll.
I just don't see
It'll
the
happen. Every park is gonna get. So, ooh, Taylor's teeth are so white. Thank you. Sorry, I get distracted.
That is weird. Should have got a B&M classic.
Definitely.
People got mad when I didn't put that in the last parody, and I'm like, people, they have 5 B&Ms at that park. They don't need another one. They shouldn't get another one.
Can you do Saw the Ride at Thorpe Park? Saw the Ride has an incredible lack of footage. So I'll get some footage when I go to Thorpe Park, and then we'll see about making a video on it. But for now, it's put on hold. Unfortunately. I don't want to imagine the swarm dueling, because then I would have two swarms, and I don't want two wing coasters. One wing coaster is enough. Let's have a different ride, because why do I want the same experience twice? The end. Yes.
I still want to ride Batman backwards though.
What-
I
I
haven't
think
heard
that's
great
really
things
cool.
about it.
Batman backwards.
I haven't heard great things about it. Like, if you didn't feel like barfing before, then you probably will want to barf now.
The swarm backwards wasn't that good.
I can't imagine roller coasters not being good backwards. Like the Swarm, I think that'd be pretty cool backwards.
Wasn't at all. It's just boring. It takes the force out of it. Takes the sight out of it. It's just a bit tame. It's tame. I'm pretty sure the back of the swarm's going to be more forceful now that the seat's facing forwards, and I look forward to riding back row on the swarm, facing forwards. Inbred, that's not very nice, is it? Why don't you just make a wing coaster with seats only on one side?
What?
It's
That's a crazy concept.
I mean, it's the same experience anyway, right?
Holy,
it's true.
Okay, hold on. So only on one side?
It's
Is that
taken.
even possible?
it's
Wouldn't the
taken a
train
minute.
like fall or something?
Yeah, no, there'd be a lot of.
That'd be really
tension.
off balance. I think there's probably a reason why we haven't seen that before.
Yeah. Should I ban Hammer? Do what you want, Brendan. Should have got a Taylor manufacturing. Oh, I heard there. would be one.
I am terrible at math. My coasters would suck. There's a reason why I don't design roller coasters. I
Taylor.
have the
you should
ideas,
hire
but
me
not the
instead.
practicality.
Oh yeah.
You should
What?
hire me.
Aaron, I thought you were terrible at physics.
I am, but I mean,
You're a
No
good
Limits
designer.
2 is good enough.
All right. You design it, and I'll tell you if it works.
Okay,
Imagine a
that's fine.
backwards Eurofighter. Oh gosh.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
no!
I wouldn't
don't
like
do
that.
No,
Don't do
I
that.
would not
terrible.
want that.
Don't do that. That's a bad idea.
That's
That's a
really
terrible
bad
idea.
I mean, they're not really known for being smooth, and you put it backwards. I'm sure that'd be a hell of an
That'd
experience.
be horrible.
Taylor, will you go abroad to Alton Towers and Thorpe Park one day?
I get this question all the time. People, do you know how expensive it is to go to a country over there? Like, that's a heck of a haul, and then it's a huge commitment. I'm sure it'll happen eventually, but I don't see it happening in the next few years. Sorry.
A backwards drop tower.
How did
What?
that even happen?
Oh, you'll be proud of me. I did a drop tower standing up. I don't really like drop towers because I don't like
Really?
heights. I did a standing up drop
Osterbot
tower.
did a drop
Yep.
tower?
Yeah, he did.
How can you
What?
not like
I
drop
don't-
towers?
I don't really like them because they're
Ah.
spooky. They're too
Oh,
spooks for me.
God. Oh,
So-
God.
But no, I went on it standing up. It was chucking it down with rain. I was enjoying myself. Only person riding it. 4 seats, only me filling it. Enjoying myself. Pretty spooks, but I did it. It was fun.
Upside down drop tower.
Oh,
I'm
gosh.
pretty sure that's not possible.
Yeah,
but
no, that would kill.
That would be yeah. I don't see that happening.
The ultimate backwards. Tom, if you like enjoying a 5-minute chain lift experience backwards, then the ultimate backwards is for you. Because, I'm sure that'd be great. Taylor should have gotten an Intamin.
Ooh.
That YouTube money though, Taylor. Wow.
Oh man.
All the
I like
dollar.
Intamins. There are some days where I would definitely prefer an Intamin over B&M, but it seems like the days of Intamin are kind of gone for
Yeah.
the United States, which I'm depressed about. I mean, they make some kick butt roller coasters.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, it seems like they're on the demise, which is unfortunate. But we've seen other companies on the rise, like RMC, and somewhat Mac as well. Hopefully,
Yeah.
Mac goes more mainstream. Definitely like to see more Macs in the world.
I think it's time for me to go though.
Oh,
So enjoy the rest of the
that
stream.
means Brendan will have to talk more now. Damn.
Aw. Aw.
All right,
Anyways,
Aaron.
enjoy the stream.
Everyone say thank you to Aaron for.
Adios.
Bye bye.
See you, Aaron. Talk to you later.
Adios.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Brendan, nice one. Taylor's got
Do
the
you get a
looks, but
female voice now?
yeah, it's.
Hello.
Hi. Taylor's got the looks, but Harry's got the heart. Lovely.
Oh.
Oh. What else we got? I want to say a hyper giga strata inverted coaster. Venom, I'd love to see a inverted giga coaster because they don't really do it. Oh
yeah,
god.
that'd be very interesting.
You two
Wait.
talk while I fix the.
That's my hair.
Yeah.
Where'd the rest of me go?
You ripped, I'm afraid. Right there.
Oh no. All
So
you can see is my hair.
yeah, it's because it is now a bit dodgy. I need to fix
I'd
the
like
mic.
to say thank you to Beano Rocks
What for?
for saying I have a nice voice.
Well, good
haven't
thing my
seen him,
hair looks
Bina?
good today. 'Cause that's like. You see me now?
Bino, you haven't seen him. You'd change your mind if you saw him.
That's sweet.
Oh no, what am I doing? That's right. Okay. RMC or B&M? I am B&M fanboy. I do enjoy a good B&M. So I'd have to say B&M. What about you, Taylor?
Sorry, I'm distracted because you can only see my hair.
I am fixing
wait,
this.
Wait. Okay.
I am
okay,
slowly
sorry.
fixing this.
What was the question?
RMC or B&M?
I've ridden a lot more B&Ms. I've only ridden one RMC, but I love the direction RMC's going because now they might be making fully steel coasters and stuff. So I want to wait to see how these RMC steel coasters go, like these T-Rexes and Raptors.
Oh yeah, those are very
Um,
interesting.
But if I had to choose, like, I could only ride one of these companies for the. Sorry, I'm slowly coming up. This is really funny.
Slowly fixing you.
This is funny.
You
This
need
is
to-
entertaining.
Carry on.
What was I saying? Something about. Oh yeah.
T-Rex
If I had
track.
to only ride one for the rest of my life, I'd probably pick B&M just because there's more variety.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of B&Ms, isn't there? No, but I'm very excited to see a park implement the BMX T-Rex track or the Raptor track. Definitely seems like an interesting concept to have a.
Oh,
single
I think
railed.
we'll see them. It'll probably within the next 2 years.
But they're meant for
it's
quite
just-
small parks, though, aren't they? Some of them.
Yeah, the Raptors are meant for smaller parks. The T-Rexes are definitely going to be for those can be like the Six Flags parks. The Raptors are meant to be an affordable option for the smaller parks.
Yeah, there you go, totally fixed.
Yay!
We got
Sorry, guys. For those of you who only liked seeing my hair,
the hairstyle.
now you can see the rest of me too.
Happy days. Brendan's dead, but that's okay. Let's catch up with B&M flyer of a wing coaster. What?
What? So wait, it's a flying coaster and a wing coaster? How does that?
Whoa,
So wait, hold
that
on.
would be weird. No, but it's the same experience. Really,
But
isn't it?
You'd fly on the edge.
Yeah, but it'd be the same.
That wouldn't do anything.
No, it'd be the exact same. Yeah,
wouldn't do anything at
literally be
all.
the same.
But look cool, and that'd complicate the station like crazy.
Waste of space, really. No, it would, wouldn't it?
That'd be dumb.
Um,
B&M seatless coaster.
Seatless.
wait,
What?
do you
B&M
stand? How do you?
Yeah.
Are there restraints?
There's no
How
restraints.
does that even happen?
Just a seatbelt.
But what is it attached to? What are you? Come on, guys, come up with better questions.
Hashtag Brendan is right there. He is literally right there. He could speak if he wanted to, but he's being a little baby and he's not.
No, I'm not.
Oh wow. Worst manufacturer is National Rail because they only did one ride and it was terrible. B&M launched Stratocoaster. Well, B&M are yet to break the Giga Coaster boundary, aren't they?
Yeah, they've done Launch Coaster, so the
Yeah.
question is, will they go higher? And I mean, that's a great question. You know, when you think about it, if you think about coasters 30 years ago, they were so different. So if you think about 30 years in the future, I mean, we probably can't even imagine what we'll be seeing. We've seen so much innovation in the past few years.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Stratocoaster from B&M.
What new models of ride have B&M come out with? I mean, we've got the Wing Coaster, but what else is recent?
I know they've come up with the concept for a 4D coaster. We haven't seen one yet,
Oh.
and
Ford-
I imagine we'll probably see one eventually. It's
At some
basically
point.
their version of X2.
Yeah. Oh, well, probably a better version, let's be honest.
Yeah, probably. All the complaints about X2 are suddenly solved with this.
Yeah.
But I mean, besides that, yeah, I guess the Wing Coaster was the last. No, I mean, okay, the launch, that was.
Yeah, well, that's
something
been done
new.
before, just not by them.
And they've done the Family Coaster. That was brought up in the comments.
Oh,
they
yeah,
did
yeah.
do a Family Coaster. So
That was weird. It's expensive. I don't know why you'd pay so much for a
it's
family
an
coaster.
expensive Family Coaster, but it's something different.
Just get a Vekoma family coaster. They're actually decent,
Yeah.
surprisingly. So it's probably half the price. Launched Wing Coaster. Bino, have already had that. That is a ride, isn't it? It's was it? What's it
I
called?
mean, that was their most innovative
Thunder.
ride
Thunder.
because they took the launch concept and the wing concept and they married each other. So
What's the ride
I
called?
imagine we'll be seeing more of those. It's called Thunderbird.
Yeah, Thunderbird.
It's at
that's
Holiday
what-
World.
I was gonna say Thunderbolt.
I think
but-
we'll for sure be seeing more of those.
Did someone say ban Brendan from stream? Whoa, that is harsh.
Can't ban a moderator.
John's
True.
getting a bit
I know it's getting out of hand, isn't it?
rowdy in here. I'm gonna have to put him down.
Do you think B&M will ever build a launched flying coaster? I don't know how
I
the launch
love
would be on a
this
flying coaster.
concept.
I-
I love this concept.
It depends how well the flying coaster dealt with the launch. I can imagine it being a bit uncomfortable at launch, maybe, on a flying coaster. That's the only
Well,
thing.
think about this. What if the train's rolled out of the station, but you haven't gone into flying position yet, and then you launch, and like there's some fins on the track or something that somehow have them go into place while the train is accelerating down the track?
Can't do that.
I mean,
it doesn't. Do that.
maybe.
It doesn't do that.
I don't know.
Just doesn't do
Maybe.
You can't do that. It's difficult.
Okay, see, this is why I don't design roller coasters.
Yeah, no. Think of how long the concept for. I think what John Wardley had the concept for a flying coaster about 6 to 8 years before the first one came out from B&M. So it took 6 to 8 years of development to come out with that. I mean, you need 6 to 8 years more of development just so you could do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Oh, insane. Taylor, you've
Want
got my
stand-up
surname.
coaster?
Christ. Oh no, that would be hell.
No, stand-up coasters are dead. I can almost
Yeah.
guarantee you. I don't think we'll be seeing any more stand-up coasters built.
No,
I
definitely
think
not.
I think they're done.
Yeah, they are gone. They're a goner.
Yeah, the last
I
ones
think-
standing are, no pun intended, are the last ones. Where I don't think.
But we haven't
any
seen a
more
new one. Last
built.
one was 1999, I think. Georgia
don't know.
Scorcher.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Pretty sure that was it. So, yeah, no more stand-up coasters, I'm afraid.
Yeah, and when they start removing them or turning them into floorless coasters, because I mean they did to Rougarou, and there's been talk of them doing it at California's Great America. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of these parks start turning them into floorless coasters, and then the age of the stand-up will be gone, which is good because I can't stand those coasters.
What were you going to say, Brendan?
Forgot now.
Um,
The cope with me being silent now.
Dive machine with beyond 90-degree drop. Essentially, a Eurofighter.
Yeah, you're
Be-
describing a Eurofighter.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it'd be a very weird experience if you were held all the way down past it. Imagine slowly creeping over the edge of the drop, and then
Oh, so like what Takabisha does.
yeah, but I mean all the way so that you're inverted as well. Imagine being held
Jeez.
in that position beyond 90 degrees. That'd be incredibly weird.
Yeah.
Shockwave or Shockwave, which is the better stand-up? Shockwave.
Well, Shockwave is gone, so Shockwave.
There's still Shockwave in the UK, which is a stand-up Intamin. Taylor parodies are the best. They are very funny.
Yay!
A coaster themed to egg salad. Well,
I would love that.
no offense, guys in the chat, but I mean, if you were the ones designing roller coasters, you wouldn't do a very good job of it.
It'd be a good joke, though. I mean, they've already got the Ba Express. They could do an egg salad ride.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a new one, isn't it, the Bar Express? Giga Woody. What is the tallest
Yes,
wooden
please.
coaster? What is it?
Tallest wooden coaster right now is No, technically, Lightning Rod is taller.
Is it?
Technically. Well, okay, it's the terrain, because its drop is... Technically, it's over 200 feet from on the ground to its highest point. So, I guess Lightning Rod, but I don't know if it's, like, official.
Tallest wooden coaster is Colossus at the height of 195 feet, 197 feet, 60 meters. Yeah.
What would you say the most overrated coaster is?
Basically, Brendan, what you do is
And the most underrated.
you go into the Golden Ticket Awards and you find what's at number one, and then you look at that one and you go, that one.
Oh, I think he just low-key called out Millennium Force.
Well, I'm trying to call out the Golden Ticket Awards in general.
Yeah, that's true. No, I'll agree. I think Millennium Force is a great coaster, but it is very overrated.
And then, Brendan, for the underrated ones, what you do is you look at the ones that don't make the Golden Ticket Awards list because they're not located in America, and then you go, those ones. So there. Well, it's never going to be rated high. I do think it's underrated because of the way people respond to it now. It's always been an underrated ride, I think, because people have always hated on it from the start, and to be fair, it isn't as bad as people say it is. So, yeah, I'd say the Smiler's underrated, but there are plenty of other rides that are underrated, let's be honest. Especially in the terms.
What do you think of Michigan's Adventure? What a sad park. I feel so bad for the people that have that as their local park. Like, that is... Man, that is such a neglected park. If you're talking parks that could become like the next Geauga Lake or something, that, you know, the park that could get dumped and just go to die. I mean, I hate to say it, but Michigan's Adventure is probably on the short list. I'm not saying it will happen. I'd prefer for it not to happen, but I mean, that park, Cedar Fair doesn't care at all about them. They couldn't care less. For 2016, they're getting a petting zoo.
Yay! That is some major advancements in technology.
Like,
oh,
that is-
Christ. Oh, no.
Yeah, where'd my face go?
Yeah, I just realised.
Dang. It's not even March 14th. Oh, there I am.
Yeah, you are there, just not very well. Oh, well. Whoa, that is bugging out. This is not working out.
Wow, this live stream is just full of all sorts of problems. Whoa, I'm gone. Where'd I go?
You should be back.
I'm here, guys. It's okay.
Yeah.
Don't freak out. No, don't say bye, Taylor. I'm here.
People in the chat really do love you, don't they?
Ah.
You are back for now. Until
Okay.
for a minute.
No, wait.
No, you will be back very shortly.
Okay.
Brendan is savage. Brendan is the most savage mod that you can get.
Is Brandon messing with me? Who's
No,
controlling this?
I am. There we go.
Ah, freaking Harry.
Oh, this
All
is
right.
so much technical difficulties. Ah,
Yeah, whatever.
bye Venom. Egg Salad 325. Harry, what's your reaction to Nemesis being removed, or if Nemesis ever was removed at Alton Towers? I'd hope that they'd put in something something that fills its place well. Why can't? 1 second, guys. I'm trying to add someone else to this call, but it's not working out, frankly.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Skype is going nuts. Okay, do you need me to talk about something while you work this out?
Yep.
Okay. So triple board time. So over spring break, I went to 6 amusement parks. Don't say bye again, Taylor. Beano rocks. Stop. Okay. So this is my version of stalling. I'm gonna tell you about it. So I did 2 days at Dollywood, followed by a day at Carowinds the next day, and then the day after that, King's Dominion. Took a break on Sunday, then went up to Six Flags Great Adventure. And I want to talk about Six Flags Great Adventure because that is 6 hours away from me because you include DC traffic. And I went there in a day, no hotels. So woke up super early, went up, stopped at Six Flags America to get a season pass and stuff, and went in, rode 2 roller coasters, Joker's Jinx and Superman, and then left. So we were out by, I was with some guys I know, we were out by, they opened at 10:30, we were out by 11. And then it was supposed to take 3 hours to get there. Well, it ended up taking like, 3.5 or 4. And then, so we get there and it's like 3 or 3:30 and the park closes at 8. So we're thinking to ourselves, what are we doing? We're only going to have 5 hours in the park. And we just drove all the way here, but there was no one in the park. And so it was like the best day you could have at Great Adventure. And then left the park at like 8:30 and then had to drive the 5 hours back because there wasn't any traffic. So we got home at like 2 a.m. It was crazy. It was such a long day, but I mean, I don't know, for those of you saying it's not possible to do something like that in a day, find the right day to go because that was a fantastic day at a park and we were only there for 5 hours. So, I mean, I know earlier in the live stream I had someone ask if I was going to Hershey Park this year, and the answer is probably yes in June, and if that's the case, then I'd probably do the same thing where I drive the 4 hours to Hershey Park and stuff like that. But if any, I mean, met up with like several viewers and stuff, and I mean, if any of you guys have any questions about that, because if you're planning like a trip where you're going to so many amusement parks within like just bam, 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 then I mean, it's an experience by itself because it's like, for me, this was something not as planned. Like last year, I did Cedar Point, Kings Island, and Kennywood all within a week. But that had so much planning in it. This was like last minute, decided to fit in Carowinds and Great Adventure and stuff like that. And so, and it was so back to back. And because of my location in Virginia, we didn't have to do like any hotels except for when we were in Pigeon Forge. We were able to leave Pigeon Forge early in the morning, get to Carowinds, and then go back to my house by that night. And so, it's just, I guess that's why the East Coast rocks. Yeah, that's my story.
Sounds very good. It sounds like you had fun. So
yeah, it was great. Lots of good footage.
5 parks back to back. That's insane.
Yeah, I did lump Busch Gardens in there, but that I did like a week earlier or stuff. I guess we're spoiled here on the East Coast. We have them not too far away from each other, I guess. But I mean, there's still a fair distance. I only get to Six Flags America like once a year, and that's 3 hours away. And Hershey Park I haven't been since 2012, and that's 4 hours away.
How many days was it in, did you say?
So I did 2 days at Dollywood, and I kind of lumped in the stuff in Pigeon Forge in there. And then the next day was Carowinds, so that's day 3. Day after that was King's Dominion, that's day 4. The day after that was I didn't do a park, but so that was the 5th day. I guess that was my time to kind of take a break and load all the footage in and stuff. And then the day after that did Great Adventure and Six Flags America. It was a crazy experience, but I mean, it rocked. I loved it.
Were you not dead by the end of it?
I was really tired the day after Great Adventure because we got in at 2 a.m. I mean, I slept in till past noon.
Past noon. Jesus.
Oh, we got Zach in the comment section. He was one of the people I met up with at Great Adventure. Will you be back to ride the Joker? If so, Squad will be there. Excellent. Squad better be there. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, check out that Great Adventure vlog I shot. They're all there. But I do plan on being back for the Joker probably beginning of June, maybe? Like maybe around like the 9th or 10th. Don't count on that. I'm just estimating. I'll probably post on social media or something when I know. But I definitely want to get back there this year.
Sorry guys, I am trying to add Jack to the stream, but it's not working out. Hi
can keep
Robert, how you
talking.
doing? Yeah, please do keep talking.
I
It's
can
working
talk
out.
forever.
I mean,
You can
people are
have me
enjoying it.
talk about anything. I can talk about it.
Well, keep going. Talk to Brendan.
Okay.
Brendan, ask some questions. Brendan, Brendan's going to be the quiz show guy, and Brendan, ask away while I try and sort stuff out.
Oh,
I'm
come on,
ready.
I feel like I'm on the spot now.
Brendan, you can think of something. Come on. Ask
Okay,
about roller coasters.
You've only been to roller coasters in America, right?
Yes. So I got into roller coasters when I was in the 7th grade. And I got into them because I went to Orlando. And so after that, I've been going to amusement parks ever since. But I haven't actually been outside of the U.S. I have been to Jamaica when I was
Let's go to
really
America.
young, which is, yeah, you could argue that's part of America, but I don't know if it is or not. But so that's about the closest I've gotten. It's just because it's far away. I mean, it's far enough to travel across the United States. Going to a whole nother country is a different scenario. So that's why it won't be a while that I'll be able to get there. But I mean, I want to experience a lot more U.S. parks because I mean, even though I've been to plenty parks, there's still so much more out there.
So what would you say, like if you could go to any other country to ride the roller coasters there, which would be your number one?
Oh, I'd probably pick Germany.
Germany?
Yeah.
Which coasters
Yeah.
in particular? Yeah.
Probably for Phantasialand
Yeah.
and Europa Park, Holiday Park. Got to get on Expedition G-Force. Second place would probably go to England, so I could get to Thorpe and Alton.
Yeah.
And Blackpool I've heard is very good. So yeah, I'd probably say Germany just because their collection looks great, and then I'd probably try to swing over to Spain to get to Port Aventura because that park looks fantastic.
Fair enough. Yeah, cool. I'd really like to go to America at some point, because like you have all the what I think we have a good variety of coasters here, like in Alton Towers and stuff.
Yeah.
You guys have all the really record-setting ones, like for best heights and stuff.
Yeah, if there's
And-
one thing we like in the US, it's breaking records, even if it's completely unnecessary and it's cheating. AKA, look at Valraven. They're cheating, but they can get away with it, and that's because it's Cedar Point, two, because this is the United States and we care more about records than creating a good ride. But every once in a while, you get a ride that is not about records, and those are oftentimes the rides that people look forward to more. Like, you ask anyone in the US, no one's really impressed by Valraven. People are much more excited for other rides. People were not crazy about that choice to go to Cedar Point. I'm sure there's the people that will like it. I'm not saying it'll be a bad ride, but it's I don't know. They could have done
Japan
better.
has the beat on the record setting for the steepest though, because
Yeah, and they also have Dodonpa, which has the
Fastest
fastest acceleration.
Yeah.
Which I mean, we used to have a pretty fast accelerated coaster in my backyard at King's Dominion, Hypersonic XLC. But now that that's gone, the closest thing is Dodonpa, and will I ever get to Japan? I don't know. If I do, I probably won't be till I'm like 40. So
It's a good point. This is what would you rather have, the world's first or record breakers?
World's first or record breakers? I'm assuming it's not too much to ask for both.
Yeah. What would you rather have, one or the other?
I'd say world's first. Record breakers are just there so that you can put it on paper.
Yeah.
It's not something that you actually look forward to. Like, you can say, oh, world's tallest, hyper coaster.
Sure.
I don't know, but if it's not a decent ride, then that record means nothing. But if you're getting a world's first, yeah, there can be some problems with it, but that level of excitement grows.
Yeah. Let's try again. Oh, boys. We're in business, I think. Come on. Jack!
Hello.
Yeah!
Hey!
Finally! Okay,
I can
Bloody
stop
hell.
talking.
now I've got to
Right.
spend half an hour fixing the webcam. So you
Oh,
three,
no.
you three have a nice chat while I fix the webcam. Go.
Oh, I gotta keep talking.
Yeah, you do.
What's going on, Jack?
Not too bad. How are you, mate?
Doing good.
Good,
Doing
good. Oh, the amount of technical difficulties
It's
to try and get me on this
Yep.
stream. I tell you what, going through about 3 different Skype accounts, updating every single one just to try and get on this. I tell you what, I think that deserves a vote for best mod, if anything.
Yeah, so Jack is the other mod, guys, and you voted him as the worst mod, which is, it's a real shame on
That's
Jack, really.
hilarious.
I think Jack deserves better.
It's
Oh, poor
upsetting.
Jack.
Thank you. It's
I know. After all he just went through, maybe we should throw him a bone. Give it to him.
More than a bone, just a vote.
Just a vote,
Anything.
yeah, just vote, please.
One vote equals one prayer.
Right, slowly cropping Taylor down to size. So
Uh,
Taylor, what's your top 3 coasters then, ever? It's
Me?
big Taylor.
Uh,
we'll go
top
round it
3
in a minute.
ever?
Your best top 3 coasters.
I mean, if we're talking steel coasters,
Yep, steel. Why not?
okay. Fury 325, Intimidator 305, and Phantom's Revenge.
Okay, so yep, decent. Brendan. He's dead.
Oh,
what did you
Try.
say? Sorry.
Top 3 steel coasters.
Well, is this ones I've been on?
Yep.
Okay then. Okay, Smiler, Helix, Nemesis, and then
Jack?
everything else is like all way below that.
Jack, top 3.
you see, this is all from Alton because I'm a noob.
Oh,
But,
scrub. We're done now.
I'd say
You're back, Taylor.
Nemesis, then Smiler, then Galactica.
What a nerd.
You
I'd
rate
say
Galactica that high.
Yeah, it's that silly. I'd say Smiler, the Swarm, and then Nemesis. Yeah, we'll see if going to Europa Park changes that. See if Blue Fire or Silver Star is as good as it's said to be. Hopefully.
Are there any wind coasters that you would put in your top 10?
Yeah, the Swarm's a wind coaster.
No, I'm sorry. I meant wooden coaster.
Oh, wooden. Well, the wooden
About
wooden
it.
roller coasters aren't very good in the UK. So, I mean, the best one we've probably got is Megaphobia, which is very old, and I'm yet to ride it, but hopefully we'll ride it in the next couple of months. But the ones that I've been on, no, nowhere near. They were all awful, terrible.
I mean, El Toro
rides.
is my third favorite overall. It's nuts. I mean, it was my third favorite 3 years ago when I last rode it, and then when I rode it during spring break, it's still number 3. Zach agrees with me. Wicked Cyclone, Superman, the Ride, El Toro. Good top 3.
What do you think of Baron 1898, the dive coaster at Efteling? What do you think,
Okay,
Taylor?
didn't we talk about this last
We probably
live stream?
did, yeah, probably done it before.
Okay, go back to the Black Mamba live stream. We had like a 20-minute long conversation about this.
So
Let's talk about something else.
really quickly gloss over it. Incredible theming, perfect for the park. Layout is not the best of a dive coaster, but you know it's a very good ride nonetheless.
I second everything you just said. Moving on.
See the other stream.
Fury Future 5 is so overrated. Well,
No, it's not. Definitely not.
I have 2 winners in my top 3. You are definitely the best. # worst mod. Jack, that's not very nice.
I'm getting so much love from Bino. I'll tell you what. I found a new friend.
Oh. What else we got? 1, the Swarm, 2, the Smiler, Saw the Ride. Saw the Ride is good, but obviously I think Smiler's just a very... It's the Smiler is a better version of Saw the Ride. The Swarm is better than Smiler. Swarm's somewhat tame. I don't really... I think the Smiler is a bit more... Maybe not as intense, but just more interesting. The Swarm is obviously classic B&M, very smooth, very comfortable, but it's just not that... It doesn't have that wow factor, if you see what I mean. Whereas the Smiler definitely has the wow factor. And I think the Smiler is one of the most interesting rides to just visually watch because of how dense it is, because the fact it jewels itself. It's an incredible spectacle.
I agree with that.
TB Coasters asks Taylor to marry him or her.
No.
You tried.
What was my first roller coaster? Probably what is now the Woodstock Express at King's Dominion. Back then it was like the Scooby-Doo Ghoster Coaster or something, but my first like real roller coaster was the Loch Ness Monster. I consider that to be like my first major roller coaster because I know some people when they're trying to get into coasters they have to get over the fear of going upside down, but the first major coaster I rode went upside down, so I never had that problem. Because believe it or not, there was a day and age when I was afraid of roller coasters. I was younger then, but you know.
I don't think I can remember my first ride. I think I've always just been brought up going to theme parks. So I probably, as I got tall enough, I probably just rode them. I'd never really been that scared of rides. I've been scared of heights, but even then, I'd never, avoid a ride because of its height. I'd still go on it all the time. But I can't tell you what my first ride is. I don't know. No idea.
Poor show.
Oh, that's what you get for riding coasters since a very young age.
I had a fear of roller coasters as well. John knows.
Yeah, of course John knows. Yeah. Are you active on many roller coaster websites, Taylor? Like forums or Reddit or anything like that?
I'm not on any forums. I'll sometimes browse certain ones to get a feel for what some people are talking about.
Yeah.
But most of the people, when I'm looking for like what people are thinking, I look for it on my social media platforms, like what people will tweet me, Instagram and Facebook. And if I'm interested in hearing people's topics, then I'll post it on the Facebook page and listen to people's responses. And that's kind of my way of doing the forums. If I ever did a website, I'm sure I'd do it. But I'm not on any forums. Every once in a while I'll just browse. But I mean, the main websites I go on are like Screamscape and RCDB.
Yeah. I mean, I'm on obviously the roller coaster Reddit subreddit even. Sorry. And that's quite interesting to see what people post on there. So if you want to keep up to date with certain rides, the roller coaster subreddit on Reddit is a very good place to go. I'm active on some Alton Towers forum just because Alton Towers is the park that I deem as home. So I'm quite interested in always learning about the new stuff going on there. But I am on Towers Times.
He's Western Safari Park.
Yeah, I'm also very active on all the West Midlands Safari Park forums because it's the best theme park I've ever been to. All those like 3 or 4 roller coasters are the best. I mean, that Rhino coaster, 10 out of 10. Would ride again.
Best coaster podcast. Do you listen to any, Harry?
I don't actually listen to any roller coaster podcasts, I'm afraid.
Really?
Yeah.
I listen to In the Loop and Coaster Radio, and I'm not gonna choose between the two. I like them both for different reasons. And because I haven't personally met the guys at Coaster Radio, but I've listened to them for years, so I feel like I do know them, even though Mike goes to his home park is like King's Dominion, and I've never seen him there. But I don't like to choose.
No.
Just how it is.
I mean, I only really listen to one podcast, and that's Hello Internet. So I'm not really not a real big podcast listener. I don't find the time to just. I mean, what do you do to listen to podcasts? What do you do while you listen to them?
I'll be working on videos, ones that don't really require audio.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll listen to them when I'm working on like off-ride videos because I don't really pay too much attention to the audio there, just because that's not my main focus. That comes second. So I'll sometimes listen to that, or sometimes I'll do it going to a park, but sometimes the connection won't be great, and so it'll like cut off halfway through. But if there's like a live one, then I don't know, I'll just be like working on stuff.
Yeah, I can't listen to podcasts when I edit my videos, of course, because they're all synced up to the audio. So the only time I have is traveling, really, that I listen to podcasts. And
for the most part, mine do involve the audio too. It's just
every so
sometimes
often,
I do have to find time to work in time to listen to these podcasts because I enjoy them.
If I had more time in which I could listen to podcasts, I definitely would. I just don't really get the chance. Is that chat even moving? Oh yeah, it is, just very slowly. Alright, cool. Harry, will you? Oh god. Do you think you should have a flying coaster at Cedar Point? Taylor?
Yeah, but
You'd like to see
I mean,
it?
I would. Yeah, They should have gotten one instead of a dive coaster.
Ooh,
I think eventually they'll probably get a flying coaster, but
big old B&M flying coaster.
yeah,
Can't go wrong with B&M.
it's just it's tough because the thing with Cedar Fairs, they need to focus on some other parks other than Cedar Point, yet they're going to continue to install coasters at Cedar Point. I wouldn't even say that a flying coaster is the next thing that they should be worrying about, nor do I think it'll be the next coaster that they'll get, but
In the future.
sometime in the future, I think they probably will.
Alright, moving swiftly on, I was told by my 2 lovely mods that I should bring up a picture that we took at Alton Towers, because on the 5th of April, everyone who was involved with CoasterBot, plus a few other friends, and
The CoasterBot family, if you will.
yeah, everyone involved, but except for Aaron, went to Alton Towers, and as I've said in chat, we met the one and only Sean from Theme Park Worldwide, And as you do, you have to have take a selfie with people like that, don't you? You have to take a picture. So we took a lovely picture with him, and if you want to put names to faces, voices to faces, aside from myself, there's the people. So Brendan, if you'd like to say which one's you, and Jack, vice versa.
I think
Also, you can
everyone
see
should guess.
the CoasterBot merch as well. So in the middle, you can see the lovely Sean from Theme Park Worldwide. So left to right, it's me, then my girlfriend Zoe, then Sean, and then Jack, and then Brendan on the far right. Unfortunately, Brendan is a scumbag and does not have the roller coaster. Does not have the CoasterBot T-shirt.
I would say I'm impressed that you managed to get your girlfriend to wear your shirt. Like I can't even get my friends to get a shirt.
Yeah, no, the whole CoasterBot family's nearly got T-shirts. Nearly.
That's funny. Yeah. I only have one of my shirts. And then I have like a pin, but I've been meaning to get some more stuff of mine, but I just haven't.
Yeah.
Because it still costs me. It's not like I get it for free.
No, it's true, isn't it? But still, you can get it at discounts because obviously you don't have to pay yourself the money.
Right. Yeah. So it is a bit cheaper.
Yeah.
But yeah, I should probably get something like that.
Brendan not contributing to the hashtag sellout hashtag that is doing so well at the moment.
Yeah. So, yeah, we met Theme Park Worldwide, and we had a nice little chat.
Man.
We had a nice little chat. It was fun. We need to go back. Have a nice day out.
He did look a bit intimidated though, but with 3 people coming up to him with CoasterBot t-shirts.
Yeah, no, he did.
So you did get recognized.
Oh yeah, no. The thing is,
Only because we had a name.
I needed to ask him a question. So I walked over to him. So I asked him the question. Then he answered it. Then he looked down at my T-shirt, read CoasterBot, and then he went, "You're CoasterBot," and I was like, "Yeah," because he recognised my voice.
he had your shirt on?
No. I had my own shirt on, and he recognised
okay.
me through the voice and T-shirt.
Oh.
So
okay.
he now knows the face of CoasterBot.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think most people know the face by now.
Well, obviously, I've just started to live stream with this lovely camera that isn't a toaster. Oh, he
Yeah,
doesn't.
well, but Jack prompted the selfie. Let's just
He
all
did.
put that out there.
On the way out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Harry almost didn't want to do it. But,
Yeah.
Guys,
I'm badgered Sean is basically
I'm
what I'm saying.
I'm a
That's
shy
sweet,
guy most of the time. Wow. Meeting 2 of the Coaster legends. We still got to meet Taylor, Brendan, in the flesh.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
oh yeah, should we come there or are you coming over here?
No, we got to go over there.
Oh yeah, you guys got to come to US. I probably won't be over there for like I've said, probably a long time. But yeah, you got to experience some true American theme parks, aka no theming, switchbacks, and not great food.
I'd love to. What part of America would you say, if you wanted to definitely go to theme parks, what part would you go to?
I think you gotta do East Coast, just because the parks are in a lot shorter distance.
They're very close.
When you're in the middle of the country, they're a lot more spread out. The West Coast, you have some good California parks, but in the East, you have a lot more variety. I mean, there's still, it's still a big difference. Like if you want to go from Kings Dominion to Orlando, that's 14 hours or 12 to 14 hours about, depending on traffic. So, but I mean, yeah, there's plenty of parks there. And then you gotta do Cedar Point. It's an experience by itself.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And it's on the way to stuff. Like if you're going, you can do Kings Dominion, throw in like Hershey or Kennywood, work your way up to Cedar Point, down to Kings Island, work in Kentucky Kingdom, Holiday World, over to Dollywood, Carowinds, and then back up to Virginia where you can do Busch Gardens. So there's a loop right there. It's a big loop.
It's a lot of theme parks.
Yes, it is. I've never even done that loop before. I mentioned some parks I haven't even been to. It's not like they're so close together that we just choose to go there all the time. I mean, I haven't done some of those yet.
do plan to eventually go to America and hit a lot of the theme parks there, at least once. But I've still got to do a lot of the European parks, like PortAventura and Phantasialand. But yeah, there's just too many theme parks to go to. There's just too many that have very incredible rides that you must experience, but they're all over the place. It's a complete pain to experience them. Do you have any season passes for any theme parks?
Do I have any season passes? I have 4 season passes right now.
Jesus, wow.
So I have I have my wallet right here. Let's see. I have Six Flags. That is a pass.
Does
that
Six
will-
Flags get you into all of them?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I have my Six Flags pass, which will get me into all of them, and I have the dining, which will get me free food at all of the parks. Which Six Flags dining is not great.
Free
Just-
food,
it's-
entirely free.
Well, I mean, you gotta pay, but eventually, if you go to enough Six Flags parks, then it'll pay off.
We
Then I
Yeah,
have
you-
my
One-time fee to get free food forever.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
that,
and
how
then
much
my-
is that?
it was like 80 or something.
Oh,
then,
$80 for that.
Yeah,
That is worth it, definitely.
So
it
good.
is. So this is my
Jeez.
platinum pass, and that will get me. That's about 300. That'll get me into all of the Cedar Fair parks,
Mhm.
and I get free food there.
Jesus.
But I mean that especially pays off because with the amount that I go to King's Dominion and then throw in Carowinds, which I went to this year, and I'll probably get to Cedar Point this year, so it really pays off. Then I have a Busch Gardens pass, and then last but not least, I have a Dollywood pass this year, this is my first year getting a Dollywood pass, which is crazy because it's 6 hours away, but I have a pass to it.
So yeah,
At,
go on.
at
Sorry.
Alton
I don't get
Towers-
free food there, but yeah, it's something I went 2 days this year, and I'm gonna get back there this year, so it'll pay off. And it wasn't as bad as some of these others because it's just one park,
What were you
and
gonna say?
and I don't get parking or anything. It's like the lowest level pass.
Yeah. Brendan.
Yeah. At Alton Towers, we have a lovely KFC that isn't a KFC.
Oh yeah.
It's basically a KFC, but they can't call it a KFC. So they just
It's
like-
KFC owned by a different company, so it's called like Chicken Co. I think. That's the ritual of
Yeah.
where we eat. We always eat there at the lovely Chicken Co. Next to the
yeah,
Smiler.
and you get to like press this thing where if you guess the number correctly, then you get your meal for free.
So I think there's
But,
numbers from 0 to like 80 something, and so
Yeah.
they say, do you want to pick a number? You choose like 72, and then if you press the button and 72 comes up, you get your meal for free. But obviously that's incredibly rare.
I was
The-
gonna say that's probably hard.
Yeah.
The wonders of Alton Towers continue.
Yay! Free food if you're very lucky.
And then there's Taylor with an £80 ticket that gets him into everywhere and free food
That
and
is
everything.
insane.
We have to guess a number and go through about 7 trials to get a free chicken.
I don't own any annual passes. Hopefully next year I'll end up buying a Merlin pass.
I was gonna say I would have thought that you would have had like an Alton Tower pass or something.
No, well, if you go for an Alton Towers pass, you might as well buy a Merlin one because there's about £30 difference, and one gets you into Alton Towers and one gets you into basically every big theme park in the UK. So
Okay.
you might as well get that. But I don't know. I don't really get the chance to go to that many theme parks that often. They're all terribly connected. Most of them are in the middle of nowhere. But this year I'm planning to go to quite a few, and next year if I buy a Merlin pass, it'll make more sense to actually go to theme parks more often. So we'll see. Just depends on how much time I got next year, I guess.
This is a good question. What's the best cue music? I know you and I were talking about that.
Yeah, we were.
In the past week or two. I voted Nitro at Great Adventure and Millennium Force at Cedar Point. 2 great cue musics, and you can find them on YouTube. Just type it in like station music. They're both pretty good.
So 2 pieces of roller coaster soundtracks I'd recommend is the Smiler, because it's a very interesting one, as well as Helix, because both of those soundtracks are incredible to listen to. Again, they're both available on YouTube, and
both made by the same people.
both made by Imascore, and they finish off the experience. When you're in the queues listening to the soundtracks, it definitely gets you excited and hyped for the ride, especially when you just hear the music blasting away. It's incredible. So yeah,
It definitely adds to the theming because I mean, when the Smiler thing gets stuck in your head, because it is such a
Oh,
catchy song, it kind of adds to the whole brainwashing type of theme. I mean, it kind of all ties in. It's quite nice.
Yeah, it's very
Mhm.
incredible. It's just a shame that it wasn't as loud, Jack. I mean, usually, well, when we went in seasons before, you'd walk up to X Sector and all you'd hear throughout the whole of the place was just the Smiler music. They've toned it down a bit now, but hopefully it will return to its extremely loud glory in the future. But we'll see. Most underrated theme parks. I have no idea.
I know a lot of people dislike Six Flags America. I'm one of the people that like it, so I'd say that's probably one. I'm trying to think of parks that I've been to because I don't know. I guess I'm basing off of those just because I guess it's a bit harder to know if it's underrated or not if you haven't experienced it.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'd probably say Six
South
Flags
End.
America.
South End looks like a pretty cool park. Drayton Manor is underrated for children, but for if you're a roller coaster enthusiast, Drayton Manor is not the park to go to. Let's be honest. It's a good park, but the best roller coaster at Drayton Manor is the Ben 10 ride, which is a Vekoma family coaster, and that a Vekoma Boomerang, whatever it's called, and that is the best ride there because the other ones are terrible. One's a stand-up and the other one is a awful, whatever the name's called. I can't remember what they're called now.
Is it G-Force?
But yeah, it's G-Force. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Yeah, I plan on going to Chessington in May. So that'll be the first time going to Chesterfield Worlds of Adventures, as Jack knows. Yeah, so I will be going to Chessington to experience some of the coasters they've got there, and I'm very excited about that. I'm going to a lot of new parks this year, and I'm incredibly excited to go to all these parks.
How has Chesterfield become a meme
Because
on the channel?
Yeah, but look at all the memes. We've got hashtag ad or hashtag sellout. We've got Ultimate is my favourite ride. We've got West Midlands Safari Park is my favourite theme park. We've got Chesterfield, and then we've got ToasterBot, which is apparently now is CoasterStudios and Toaster anything now. Anything that's
Technically, CoasterStudios was a reference to a video I posted this past July.
Oh.
So that's actually been around for a while. I can find a link to it and I'll try to post it in the chat or something.
CoasterBot just about existed in July. I think the first video came out in July.
Aw.
So we're coming up to a year-ish. 3 months. We're about 3/4 of the year until 3/4 of the year so far that CoasterBot's been in progress.
What are you doing for your anniversary video? Is it one of those top 10 deadliest roller coasters that people have died on, gone sexual?
Yeah. All the just a complete plug. No, what's the word? Just a yeah. Clickbait. That's the one. Complete clickbait. No, I'll probably make a little video just saying thanks and stuff. But we'll see.
Oh.
You have an awesome toaster, Harry. Thanks, Bino. It's an incredible toaster. It's getting a bit old now. It doesn't really toast very evenly, which is a shame. But it tries. It tries its best. Need to mention Taylor's April Fool's video. That's a very good video. Taylor, when you record the audio for that, what do you record it on?
So some of you may have noticed that I was holding my phone up to me, and that's because I mean technology these days is awesome. So my audio on my camera is pretty good, but because of the background noise, sometimes it's better to have a central recording device that really captures your audio, and so that's why I was holding my phone up to me. So that's what the audio is for, and then I would just attach it to the video and have it match up, and it would have sounded better than if I had just used the camera. It would have been fine. It's just it's a little bit better. Which actually, while we're talking about my phone,
what is it? The iPhone 5S, was it?
Yeah, this is iPhone 5S, and
Taylor, you got a battery phone, mate. Phone for babies.
I'm that nerd that has the Cedar Point case.
Go big or go home, boys. Go big or go home. Simple. No, I don't rock cases on my phone. I'd rather see it, rather enjoy the the feel of the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I drop it, I
Um,
drop it. Rip. Oh,
I mean, it's a good. Holy cow! What is that? An iPad?
yeah. It pretty much is. It is huge.
Um,
But,
No, I like the size of mine, and I've never broken one of these things, and the case is custom made, so it's I just did everything. It's not the most protective case, but I don't drop them anyway, so the case is just for my enjoyment.
yeah, no, fair
My
enough.
case is purely for protection because I have dropped them. I will drop them. It's just awful.
I have a Nokia, so I can drop it all I like.
Yeah, you could throw it.
Yeah, but you can't call people very well. Just think of how difficult it is for you to do anything on your phone, and you never even have it on.
text.
Let's be honest. If I
On the
text
other
you,
hand,
I won't get a
it
reply.
has- On the other hand, it has 12-week battery life.
That's true. It's
Yeah.
very good.
And you could throw it from a skyscraper and it might get a crack, maybe.
I've literally had it like break apart into all its parts, and then I just like put it back together, and it works. It's so cool.
Very quickly, guys. On the live stream, you'll see a little. If you tap on it, if you're on your phone or mobile device, or if you're on your computer, at the top right-hand corner, you'll see a little eye. There's a question, and it says, "Do you like the live stream format?" Please answer that poll with your corresponding answer. So, top right, there's a little eye. Click the eye. It'll bring up a poll. Answer the poll, and just gives me an idea if anyone actually likes the stuff that we do, or if the entire live stream needs a change. We'll see. But yeah, answer that. See you, Daniel.
A nice bit of merch underneath as well, just
Yeah,
in
there
case
is.
you
Just in
forgot
case
that
you need
CoasterBot sells t-shirts.
What's your favourite YouTubers? We'll start off with Brendan. Brendan, favourite YouTubers, or just notable?
I'd say all the ones like Vsauce and Veritasium and
Yeah.
Smarter Every Day. You know, all those sorts. Nerdy shit.
Yeah, definitely. Jack.
I'd say probably the same. Yeah,
Yeah,
various
isn't it?
things.
What was it? Oh,
Go on, you can do it.
no, those sciencey ones who did that foam stuff. Oh god, this is a terrible explanation. Whatever, I'll think of it in a minute.
Science you wanted did what?
Like we had a video of it in physics class.
I'd probably reiterate what the guy's been saying. People like CGP Grey and Veritasium and in a nutshell, Kurzgesagt or whatever it is. I don't know. Stuff like that. They make incredible and very intellectual videos, and you don't have to be a smart guy to watch them. So it's just fun. Slow-mo guys, they're quite good. What about you,
That's what I
Taylor?
was thinking of. Slow-mo guys. There we go.
Oh, okay, yeah. What about you, Taylor?
Yes.
Favorite YouTubers?
Yep.
Let's see. Let me pull up my subscriber list. I do follow a lot of coaster channels, but if we're talking non-coaster stuff, I enjoy Rhett and Link and the
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
they do. Screen Junkies. How It Should Have Ended.
Yeah,
He,
Those
she.
are the
Yeah, they're
main
good.
ones I followed.
What about
Citizens.
coaster channels?
Coaster channels. Well, CoasterBot, obviously.
Obviously. Do you actually watch my uploads? Let's be honest here.
I do actually watch it.
Aw,
Yeah, I
that's
do.
cute, that is. Thanks.
Um.
I do watch
I
yours
like-
as well.
Aw, thanks.
Some of them.
Um,
It depends what they are. It depends what they are. If it's off-ride, I might not watch it. But if it's a parody or
Aw, come on.
I don't want to watch off-rides, do I? I don't want to do that.
It's good footage.
I know it's good. I'm not saying it isn't. It's very good footage, but I'd rather watch a parody or one of your short little sketches.
Okay, parodies take freaking forever to make. I can't make a parody
Ah,
every
Taylor,
week, guaranteed.
You're telling a guy who uploads every 2 weeks. I know how you feel.
And then I watch
So-
videos from like Coaster Force and In the Loop and some other channels along those lines. So yeah.
Grade A under A, just saying, just popping it in the mix.
Grade A under A is
Agreed.
hilarious.
Yes, so
It's
funny.
awesome.
It's funny.
The one about the English language and how it's stupid. I thought that was like really
Yeah.
creative and stuff.
Yeah,
So,
that one.
That,
And,
that's what got me to sub to him.
Yeah, well, I found him on Facebook originally. It was a girly drinks and manly drinks one, and I just typed it into YouTube on the off chance that there might be a video of the same nature, and I found his whole channels.
Mm.
No, it is quite interesting.
Yeah, I mean, like everyone says that the ones where he makes fun of like Nicole Arbor or vegan gains are the best, but I think it's the ones where he like points out problems in things that you didn't think of and stuff like that.
Yeah, I agree. I think they are funny when he just rips people to shreds, but that's not everything. Because I mean,
Yeah.
everyone
There's loads of channels that do that though, but I think Grade A Under 8 is unique because of the stuff he does.
Definitely good.
College humor.
Depends what they do. Shovel out
hit,
shit
hit
sometimes.
and miss, hit and miss.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
They do.
college humor works.
Especially in like the last year or so.
Yeah.
They've been around. I think that I think Emily is basically the only funny person still there.
Oh yeah.
All the old people have been like cleaned out and stuff, and they've got all these new people in. But yeah, there were some amazing old sketches, like worthy of being on TV.
Yeah.
Wait, Taylor, you don't play any games?
No.
No games.
I don't have time for that. I have other things to be
You're
doing.
such a busy guy.
Yeah.
Damn. I play some games, not very much at the moment. The only game I'm playing at the moment is actually, I'm playing two. One's Rocket League and the other one's Factorio. Both of which are quite good. Yeah, Factorio.
I just don't find them engaging.
No.
I don't. They just don't interest me. I have so much other things that I should be doing with my time.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that some people really care about them and stuff, but to me, I just look at them as time wasters. I'm sorry if you play video games. It's just I have so much better things I could be doing with my time. In that time, I could be playing a game, which I don't see any benefit from, or I could be making a video, which I see tons of benefit from. You know.
Do you not feel like your productivity just declines though? Do you feel like you're very slow at producing videos at certain points, certain days? Like you're more productive on other days than certain days?
Yeah, there are definitely some days where I'm more productive than others, but generally there's always something for me to be working on.
Fluffy Panda's getting mad that we're not answering the questions. So everyone,
What does Fluffy Panda want to know?
everyone, starting with Jack, what is your favourite movie? Go, film.
Favorite movie? I really like at the moment The Wolf of Wall Street.
Stupid film.
Genuinely.
Move on, Taylor.
What?
Terrible film. Taylor, what's your favourite film?
Oh man.
Stat. Come on.
Man, that's hard. I love movies. I don't play video games, but I love movies. I love Marvel movies. Probably a Marvel movie or something. Or I was a big fan of the second Hunger Games movie.
The second one was alright, actually.
The second one was great.
Yeah, it was.
Marvel movies or like the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah, definitely.
The Dark Knight was was the best one in that trilogy.
Yeah.
Dark Knight Rises had a bit of a strange opening, to put it mildly.
The opening was so cool, though.
It was really cool, but at the same time, it was a bit weird, wasn't it?
Nah, it was. I liked it. It was dark and but I do like some comedic movies. Like I see Monty Python and the Holy Grail mentioned. That's a hilarious movie.
Yeah.
Airplane, Naked Gun. Those two movies are classics and so funny. Big fans of those two movies. Harry Potter. I
don't like it. Nope.
Harry
No.
Potter.
I think it's
Not
good.
a Harry Potter fan. Sorry.
Sorry.
No.
Probably being British doesn't really help because I mean the stereotype is.
I like
hilarious.
it, Jack. I like it.
I
Oh,
love
Harry.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, that is
Harry
my name.
Potter's-
What's up?
Harry Potter, Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah, that's a great one. Best Marvel movie. Winter Soldier was great. Avengers was great. I love
Avengers wasn't
Guardians
that
of the
good.
Galaxy was
Deadpool.
awesome.
That was the best. That's my favorite.
Guardians of the Galaxy was way better than Avengers.
Guardians
Guardians of the
Deadpool.
Galaxy
So
was
Deadpool was awesome.
Deadpool was very good, but
Haven't
isn't that
seen Deadpool.
Fox? Is that from Fox or is it still Marvel? Because I know.
Oh, also, the X-Men
Stanley's
Days
in
of
it.
Future Past was awesome.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
it's just
X-Men's always
everyone's
good.
got the different rights to it. That's the only problem.
Yeah, no,
Here we go. Here's a good
X-Men's
one.
owned by
Jurassic
different person.
World. Jurassic World rocked.
That was okay. It's better than I thought
I,
it'd be.
I loved
It was
it. I thought it was great.
Better than I thought it'd be.
Um,
Best Disney movie. I really enjoyed watching Zootropolis, which is a new Disney film.
Zootopia.
Yeah, it's really
I
good.
loved Zootopia.
It was really good. I think that
It
might
was so good.
that might be my favorite animated Disney film. Maybe.
Yes, I will agree. Best Disney and best animated movie, Zootopia. Second place
No
goes to How to
way.
Train. No.
Have you seen
Okay,
it,
okay.
Jack?
It's between Zootopia and How to Train Your Dragon.
Have you seen
And
Zootopia,
Lion
Jack?
King.
Or
I haven't,
Zootropolis?
so
It is
I
very
can't
good.
really
Lion
comment,
King.
But surely things like Lion King and
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Toy
No,
Story.
Zootopia was better. Zootopia
Lion
was
King.
better.
Lion
Yeah,
King's a
Zootopia
perfect
was
movie,
better.
though. It's a perfect movie. So stop.
Zootopia was a perfect movie.
Haven't
Star
even seen
Wars
it.
mentioned. We've got to go in a little bit of Star Wars.
No, you're
Tell
talking
it.
about
Star Wars-
animated?
Star Wars was
Animated.
good trilogy, but good series in general. But I don't think a single one of those movies takes my favorite movie because I have things about all of them that I like and dislike. But my favorite Star Wars movie is the third one,
Empire.
followed by The Force Awakens.
Which
I haven't
third
actually
one?
seen it.
The actual third one made, or
The
Revenge of
third one in the series, not the third one made.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Up.
I always go by
Up was
where
okay.
it is.
Nah, Up was awesome.
Up was so cute.
I love the
Up.
theme tune. You know,
I love the really
Yeah.
depressing bit.
Yeah.
If we're
I love the
talking
really depressing bit.
movies with great soundtracks, though, How to Train Your Dragon has a great soundtrack.
It's okay.
Oh,
Okay,
it's
come on,
awesome.
it can't beat Lion King
Sorry.
on that one. Hands in
Lion-
there.
Yeah, Lion King.
Lion King.
It's funny that Lion
it's
King
good.
was
I'm
made
not-
by
I don't have a problem with Lion King.
all of the terrible Disney animators. Lion King was made by those.
Whoa.
I know.
Harry.
It
Bold
was.
statements.
It was that all of the better animators focused on Pocahontas, and then everyone else in the background did Lion King.
Yeah, but
Pocahontas
which one of
was
those
really
movies
good.
better?
Huh?
Let's
Really
think.
well
Which one is better? Pocahontas
Lion
or
King, but they didn't think it would be. That's the point.
Yeah, that shows how good it is because they didn't even
When your
work on it
Disney
properly.
argument gets
And
fit.
Yeah. When the Disney argument gets physical. Do you realise we've been streaming for nearly 2 hours and 20 minutes?
Over 2 hours.
Holy crap.
Jeez.
Wow.
Time
Jeez,
flies.
Monsters Inc. God,
Yeah,
mentioned.
Monsters Inc.
Shrek. I don't know why Shrek's coming up. Shrek's
Monsters
really-
Inc. Uni was terrible though. That was bad. Bad film.
Shrek 4 ruined Shrek 3 for me. Shrek 3 ruined Shrek 2 for me, and Shrek 2 ruined Shrek 1 for me.
The
Jeez.
first Shrek is awesome.
Then they get
Yeah.
The
bad.
second one was okay. The third one was horrible.
It
The
really
fourth
went-
one was not bad.
Fourth one was the worst thing ever. It was basically just him having a midlife crisis. That was the whole film.
Yeah.
No, the third one was by far the worst. The third one was
Which one was the third one again?
terrible.
I don't even remember. Don't remind me.
Oh,
It
that
was
was the one.
so
that was the
bad.
one-
It's so annoying
Arthur.
because like it was originally like created as like a bit of a rebellion against all these like franchises and stuff like taking over the industry, and now it has become exactly what it hated. So it's kind of sad. It's a bit of a backfire.
Never mind, I'm dead. Ah. Favorite TV show? I'm just gonna kick it off with Breaking Bad.
Oh, I don't watch TV shows.
Breaking
That's been
Bad
my
and Game
favourite
of
one.
Thrones.
I gotta go with the Flash.
Oh, see, I started
Flash.
watching that. I started watching The Flash, Green Arrow, all the kind of DC like franchise stuff. But then I went on to Daredevil, and Daredevil just really rocked it for me. I really liked it.
Yeah, I don't have Netflix, so I haven't watched that, but I love the Flash. Favorite TV show. I look
Fair
forward to new episodes every time.
Yeah, Game of Thrones. Sorry, I'm gonna be boring. Just
Game of
say-
Thrones was good, but I try when I batch watched it. I could not keep up with the storyline. There is a lot
Yeah.
crammed into one.
No, you need to watch it once every week because then like you can actually comprehend everything.
Because
that's happening.
I watched 4 seasons in the space of 2 weeks, and that was a bad move. It all just went straight over my head, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. So yeah, it's
Jessica
good.
Jones. I want to watch.
Oh,
that.
Impractical Jokers. That is so
That is
funny.
very funny.
Oh,
It
it's
is
great.
funny.
I love Impractical
Very good.
Jokers. It's brilliant. Wow.
Best TV shows: Peppa Pig by far.
Oh yeah, Peppa Pig does have its own themed place. Peppa Pig Land.
No way. God.
It's David Cameron's favourite, at least.
Wow. Okay, it has been, what, 2 hours and 20 minutes. I think we're going to wind down now, boys and girls. So, just before we finish, we got to do the general plugging. So, I'll plug, then Taylor will plug. So, we'll take it in turns. So, if you haven't already, as you can see on the bottom left of your screen, has a little Twitter symbol, CoasterBot. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitter, at CoasterBot. There you'll keep, I'll give updates about the channel, I'll give updates about certain theme parks, I'll give updates about when I'm streaming and who's coming on the next stream. So definitely be sure to follow me, just so you're kept in the loop about these things and you won't miss a stream then. Also, you can check out the CoasterBot subreddit if you have any very deep questions to ask. Remember that all of these Coaster Lounge episodes can be found afterwards and can be found on the channel, so if you missed a certain part of it, you can go back and it will be there and it will be available to watch in the future. Hopefully I will have the highlights episode for this video out as well in the future, so look forward to that. And last but not least, 15% off t-shirts. If you want to buy a t-shirt, it's in the description, so I can't see. So go buy yourself some merch if you're a real cool guy. 15% off. You can find out where to get 15% discount. It comes up at the top of the banner. Check the links in the description. On to Taylor. Go.
All right, so you can follow me on Instagram. That is Coaster_Studios. I post on Instagram when I'm out and about at parks, and I'll post from the parks. You can follow me on Twitter at CoasterStudios. That's more of my personal social media platforms, so that's more like me stuff. And then the strictly channel-based is going to be on Facebook, and that is Coaster Studios. And that's where you'll find the posts about the latest videos. And if I'm thinking about possible videos and stuff, I will post all that there, and I'll share stories. So definitely follow on all 3 of those social media platforms if you are able to, because I try to make them all different from each other. And if you're interested in buying Coaster Studios merchandise, they're in the link in the description for all of my videos.
Also,
And of
50%
course-
off.
Yeah. And I mean, if you're not following me on YouTube, it's Coaster Studios. So check me out. New videos for the most part every day. So definitely
guy.
check them out. Reviews, off rides, parodies, you name it.
You name it, he's got it. Alright guys,
Yep.
that's been me, and that's been Brendan, Jack, and Taylor. Thanks for watching. I'd like to thank the modders for modding. I'd like to thank
Bye.
Very welcome.
people in the chat for asking questions. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully you'll come back for the next one in 2 weeks' time at 8 PM BST like it was today. So yeah, well, thanks to everyone in the chat, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Adios.
Goodbye.